Hello, everyone. This is Adam with Adam's Car Closet presenting episode number 6 with our two contestants. We got JG50 here, Adam's Car Closet, and we have Santa Claus, aka Fire Starter Brakes. Looks like we have somebody exiting. Hopefully, we'll get them right back shortly. But hello, everybody. We'll go through the chats and say hi to everybody right quick. Hello, Sensei. Hello, Steve. Hello, Ken. Hello, Diamond. Hello, Mike. Hello, Chris. Hello, Steve. Hello, Will. Hello, Joe. Hello, Doug. Let's see. Who else we got up here? Sensei. Hello. What's up, Bears Baseball Cards? Hello, White Sox Tom. Hello, Jason. Hello, Maddie. Hello, Locken. Hello, Zach. Am I missing anybody? I think I got everybody. Hello, Johnny. Hello, David. Welcome, everybody. Let me get the beast back in here.
There he is.
There we go.
Hit the wrong button. Went to go quiet your stream, so.
Well, if everybody is ready, we'll sit there and get the show started then. Plug my
as good as this as I do in Jeopardy. Why not?
Yeah.
phone.
Believe me, it's pretty up for grabs.
So hopefully I got enough battery to get this show started. But anyways, at the beginning of each round, we'll sit there and have a question as well. Didn't get a chance to go over those with y'all, so good luck with those questions. Let me get my camera turned around.
What is up, everybody in the chat?
Let's see if this is a little better here.
Hello, Trev. All right. These fine gentlemen will be playing for the trophy today. They got their name out there, John and JG50. And it'll be autographed. And actually, I'm getting some actually custom ones made up too. So they'll be all getting shipped out at the end of the season with your prizes and whatnot. It'll be a 12-week season. So that'll be sent y'all's way, plus any prize cards that y'all win. But the question number one for the contestants in the chat, just to get to know everybody a little bit better. Who would y'all say are the best duo ever in the NBA? Like mine, I would sit there just throwing out a pair would be Shaq and Kobe. You know, so what would y'all in the chat and also the two contestants, starting with JG50, who would you sit there and say is the greatest duo ever in the NBA? And how
The greatest what? The greatest what in NBA? Player?
I think pair that play together.
Oh, greatest duo. Greatest duo? Okay, yeah, I mean, I see Sensei's already chiming in. I got to agree with him there. I got to go Jordan Pippen. I mean, hard to argue with that. And as a Bulls fan, you know.
I don't really follow basketball, but I do probably Jordan and Rodman. I always liked how they got at each other.
Yeah, Rodman was quite the character when he was on the Bulls. Well, in general, but
Yeah.
He definitely made a difference.
Yeah, he
He
did.
was awesome.
Did y'all hear us clearly?
No.
No.
Everybody got the devices turned off or something? Or was it just me? Hello?
Sounds like, yeah. Sounds like you got one of them throat things, right? All right, so guys, I'm going to be hosting the rest of the show. It's just going to be Santa Claus against himself. So it should be easy to pull out the win. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, quite a day here, right? Diamond Princess had an awesome break. She had her giveaway. That was awesome. Adam pulled out the victory on Six Jeopardy.
Can y'all hear me better now? It's still the same.
It's a little better, but pretty close to the same.
Not went away again.
I know, Dave. I have that effect. Usually it's women that leave when I walk in the room, but today it was Adam.
I done restarted my phone 4 times trying to get in here, and it's just not working.
So Sticks is suggesting maybe restarting the phone.
Yeah, that might work.
So we don't lose the stream when you leave, so it'll
still be here. Sorry, folks, about the technical difficulties, but it does happen. Oh, wow.
Oh, boy. Time to get rid of the flip phone and maybe... Oh, is Charlie Brown on, Trev? Oh, yeah. Charlie Brown's teacher, right, Trev? Is that what you're getting at? Yeah.
I don't know, like... He needs to get a normal setup. And now there he is.
Is it just his phone? Is that what he's using?
That's usually what he uses. It's like if you just get a setup, he might be better off.
Yeah. I mean, I have, I think I got this little camera for $15.
Yeah.
I just throw it on the computer. It works pretty good.
And he might have to restart everything, but I don't know.
All right, who we got out there? Poor Man Stack, what's going on? Jason, Steve Rad.
Dave.
There he is. Where's Steve Rad? SCA.
Right. Callie and Jordan.
Dave still cheated. Diamond. Jason from Canadian Card Breakers. Mike from Ripping for Rookies. Boyd, Sticks, Trev. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll up. Joe Mann. White Sox Tom. Beaver Breaks. What's going on, man? Huddle Card. Claire.
There's
Matty Ice. Fogs. Who else we got? Scrolling up. Titus. Got Zach. What's going on? The Bearded Man. Sean. Bears baseball cards. Bad News Bears. If you watch football today. Scrolling up. I think that's everybody. I'm scrolling as far as it'll let me.
Oh, there he is. Brandon, what's up?
Goat popped in.
Yeah.
Sensei's in there.
Claire's card craze. How you doing tonight?
Claire.
Adam's having some technical difficulties.
Doing our best to weather the storm here.
That's right.
I guess if you haven't answered in the chat, the question to us was, what was the best in NBA, the best duo in NBA history? I went Jordan Pippen.
I went Jordan Rodman.
So if you guys want to answer, feel free just to keep the chat going. Malone Stockton. Wow, look at that. They were good, but they didn't beat Jordan and Pippen and Jordan and Rodman.
Magic and Kareem.
Magic Kareem, that's a good one. Kelly and Jordan squad. Look at Claire. Is that your best duo? Kelly and Jordan? You there? We're trying to weather the storm here.
Hello, everybody.
Bird and Bird. Nice, Rob.
Hopefully I got this figured out. I've done this exact thing now 5 times where I basically had to clear my email, reset my StreamYard, reset my phone, reboot my phone, all that. And just now. Hopefully, I'm sounding good. Hello,
You
Stu.
are.
Hello, Beaver.
Sometimes clearing the browser history might.
I did all that 5 times now, but it's crazy how crazy.
Yeah, it sounds good though now.
Well,
Yeah.
cool. Maybe I can get blessed enough to get through here. Hello, Huddle. Anybody wants to leave a link to their chat or their channel or whatnot, please do so. But do thank everybody for coming out and cheering these two guys on, JG50 and Santa Claus, aka Beast, aka John. Good luck, fellas. We're
Thank
gonna
you.
have fun now. I think y'all probably had enough time to answer that question. What's up, poor man Stag? All right. So now let me get the card back here for y'all. Get undone frustrated, and we'll get the show started.
All right.
All righty. So we got to roll the dice, fellas, and see who's going to answer question one first and have the tiebreaker at the end as well. All right. So the way I do it is the person on the left, which would be you, JG50, will be evens, and the contestant on the right is odds, and it is odd. So Beast, you'll get the green light to go first on guessing and passing on questions 1, 3, and 5, and then JG50 will be on question 2 and 4. So good luck, gentlemen. So clue number 1 for guess who number 1, uh, Beast or John is World Series MVP. Would you guess or pass?
I'm gonna pass.
All right, JG50, what says you?
Pass.
All righty, do we got Vintage Car Steve's in the house? What's up, brother? Anybody else I missed too? Hello? All righty, JG50, you get clue number 2 first, and that will be pitcher. Guessing or passing?
Pass.
John?
I'm gonna pass.
All righty. All right, clue number 3, John, is Diamondbacks. You guessing or passing?
I'm gonna pass.
All right. JG50, guessing or passing?
I'm gonna pass. I might know, but I'm gonna pass.
All right. Clue number 4, JG50, is Mariners.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna guess.
All right. Write your answer down, hold it up, and don't show it. What about you, John?
I'm gonna have to pass.
All righty. Let me know. Don't show it.
I was gonna guess on the last one, but I wasn't certain.
All right, if you
Let
hold
me
it
know
up,
when.
you hold it up for us, please.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if. Whoa.
And I'll give John a chance to get the last clue. Dove.
Oh, don't hold it up. Oh well.
Yes. Yes.
What's
Hold
the
it.
last clue?
Just don't show the answer. In other words, have the answer facing you, please.
I got you.
What was the last clue? I didn't hear it.
Huh?
I didn't hear your last clue.
Dove. Dove was the last clue.
Yeah, I'm still drawing a blank.
I'm thinking Prince.
All right. Well, sit there and make a guess, please, Beast, because we're on clue 5. Yeah, if y'all just hold the cards
I
up,
can think of.
guess with the answer kind of on the back like that. That way.
Oh.
All right, JG50, since you were the first one to guess, what was your answer?
Randy Johnson.
All right, and John, what was yours?
That's who I was going with. Johnson.
All right. So after round 1, John, you have 1 point, and JG50, you have 2. Nice tight battle there.
All right. All right. Good start.
Good start. And this is the beautiful card I got. It's an insert called Dishwashers. I love that card.
No, I've never seen that. That's nice.
Card.
What did I miss, Sticks G?
Doug, not Dove.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Doug?
No, it was Dove.
Oh, okay.
All
He hit
right.
the bird, right? It was a reference to him hitting the bird. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. He killed that bird.
He sure did.
All righty. So here's the
That's a,
question for the chat and for our contestants. And we're going to start off with the non-Bears fan. And the question is 1985 Bears. Is that the best defensive team? If not, who would y'all say is the best all-time defensive team ever? I mean, the Ravens had some pretty good teams. The Steel Curtain had a good team down back in the days. I mean, they're the Purple People Eaters and so on and so forth. There's been a lot of good teams over the years, y'all.
well, Zach's going Steel Curtain without it, obviously. And then Matty Ice is going. He's saying yes. For some reason, someone said Packers. I don't know why.
And y'all know where I'm going to head with this. It's going to be the Hogs.
Well, that's a good choices as well. So somebody's saying this year's Jets. Rob,
Yeah.
your opinion. Gang Green with the Packers defense, yeah.
Yeah. I would go 85 Bears as well.
Yeah,
No,
85 Bears work would be
that's
number
the
one.
Eagles.
And
Never mind, that's the Eagle. Let's see. All right, folks. All right, so that gives us enough time for me to get my next card in here, fellas. And John, you get to start this round off first. Y'all see my old phone? I just still had it around here and made a perfect little stopwatch.
there you go.
All righty. Clue number one, Beast, is outfield. Guessing or passing?
I'm going to pass on that one.
And you, JG50?
What was the clue?
Outfield.
Okay, I'll pass.
All righty. Clue number two, JG50 is 22. Guessing or passing?
I'll pass.
22. All right, John, are you guessing or passing?
I'm going to guess.
All right, write your answer down, please, and hold it up without your answer showing. All right. So, JG50, you get the rest of these clues by yourself. The next one is Brewers. Guessing or passing? 2 seconds.
I'll pass. Yeah, I don't know it.
All right. Clue number 4 is MVP. Guessing or passing? 5 seconds. Time's up. Last clue. Last clue is Marlins. Guessing or passing? Or you got to guess something other. Put your
All right,
guess.
I guess I'll guess.
All right. Beast, what was your answer?
Yeah, I was way off.
Did you put Soto down there?
Yes, I did. You said
All right.
22.
And then what'd you guess, JG50?
Is it Robin Yount?
It is. Let's see. Let's see who it is.
Oh, it is Yelich. Yeah.
I forgot that. Once you said Brewers, like I should have waited one that question. 1 of 17, nice.
Damn, that's nice.
Sometimes I'm going to pull out a player that matches somebody else's jersey number just every now and then.
You threw me out. It's all right, though.
All right. Round number 2 got us at a point total of 1 for John and 2 for JG50 still. So, still anybody's game, which is what we love to sit there and see.
It may end that way.
All right, let's look in the chat and see who's the first one had it right.
It was Yelich, right?
Yep. It
I
looks
see
like
Callie and Jordan at the first one. No vlogs.
Vogs. Congrats, Vogs.
Yeah, look at Voggs. Nailed it. Although he did say Soto first, and then he went.
Yeah,
Okay. I might need to get myself a co-host and do a chat. Whoever can guess it first in the chat too. Kind
I
of do like
mean,
a Sticks Jeopardy thing.
if
Yeah,
you had to go with
so-
the actual first one, would have been Callie and Jordan
Okay. Perfect.
with the first.
All righty. So let's see. This is round number 3. So it is John. You get to guess first with the clues. You ready, sir?
And I'm ready as I'm going to be.
All right. Clue number 1 is UCA, University of Central Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely pass there.
All right.
Pass.
JG50.
Pass.
I can see nobody was paying attention a while ago. All right. So clue number 2, JG50 is Blazers. The Portland Trail Blazers.
I'll pass.
John.
I'm going to guess.
All right. Write your answer down and hold it up, please. Let's try to knock these out in 10 seconds, both of us, if we can. That way we can keep up the pace for corny sauce. All right. Clue number 3 is Bulls.
Damn it. All right. Yeah, I got it.
All right. I'm going to help y'all out with the other 2 clues, Ford and 33. All right. Beast, what was your answer?
Little Scottie Pippen.
JG50.
Pippin. Blank a doodle doo. You ever see that Howard Stern movie?
Oh, yeah. Blank a doodle doo.
Yeah.
And the player is Scottie Pippen.
That's a nice card.
That is.
That was a clue on Sticks Jeopardy a while ago, and I actually said QCA and whatnot. Yeah, that's one of my clues tonight.
I think Drexler went to Houston, right?
Yes. 5 Slamma Jamma.
Yep.
With Elijah Wan.
Yep. There you go.
All
30
right.
30 coming in handy.
New point totals: 5 for John and 5 for JG50. This
Nice.
is what we're talking about. All righty. So, fellas, we got 2 more rounds. What y'all thinking about it so far?
I think it's
Enjoying it.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot to ask the question before that, so we got 2 questions in a row now. So, question number 3 was Sid the Kid or Ovi. Who would you want on your team if they was coming out right now and you knew the players that they had become in the hockey NHL? So, who would you take?
I don't know.
I don't know very much about hockey anymore.
I would take Sid personally. I think he's a more balanced player than Ovi. I love Ovi. He's going to break the record, but
Yeah,
I think Sid's more balanced.
I kind
No.
I think I gotta agree there.
I sit there and would agree so as well. And look, I know they're going to say it's a team thing too, but who's got the cups to go with it?
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Who's got
Definitely.
the cup?
And
Hello?
and Sid led them to a lot of those cups. I mean,
Yeah,
his team play is much better. I mean, I know Ovi sets up and he's got a wicked shot, but Crosby's not afraid to get in front of the net. He's not afraid to go after the puck. He's not afraid to play D. He's taken a lot of injuries over the years for it. So yeah, I think that's going to be Sid on my end.
if you'd have them on the same team, it'd be awesome.
Oh God, can you imagine that?
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and just save the other question to start the prize round off. That way we're just not doing 2 questions back to back. I just dropped the ball on that.
What's up,
Alright.
Adrian?
What's up, Adrian?
What's up, Chuck?
Chuck. What's
Oh,
up,
Chuck, what's up, my man?
Good old Chuck Nasty in the house.
All righty. Round number 4. JG
Yeah.
JG50 will get the first pass or guess. And we have 10 seconds for both to guess. All right. Clue number 1. JG50 is first.
First,
First.
I'll be the first to pass then.
I will do the same.
All righty. Beast. Clue number 2 is DH. Guessing or passing?
I'm gonna pass.
JG50.
Yeah, I'll pass too.
All right. Clue number 3, JG50. You ready?
Yeah,
Is 5. Number 5. Guessing or passing?
not passing.
Beast.
I'm gonna pass too.
All right. Beast. Clue number 4 is Angels. Guessing or passing?
I'm gonna pass again.
All right. JG50. Guessing or passing?
I'm passing too.
All righty. Clue number 5. I'm sorry.
No, I was just in my head. I was speaking out loud. I just said Angels in my head.
All right. Clue number 5, JG50 is 703.
Oh, son of a. Okay, I got it.
All right. Write your guesses down, fellas. That's the last clue.
Yeah.
See if y'all can get y'all's point in. All righty. JG50, what's yours?
Pujols.
And Beast? All righty.
Yes.
I wasn't thinking Pujols when you said Angels.
Me neither.
I don't know why. You know,
That's-
he's always I'm a Cub fan, so he's always a Cardinal to me. And then he was a Dodger for a bit, but he spent a long time there in Cali. Ooh,
11
that's nice. Look at that.
80 Jumbo Relic.
Wow.
All righty. Let's see who was the first one in the chats with that.
I see
Uh-huh.
Barrett Behurst with Albert
Let's see here.
and Sensei Dominic with Pujols.
Yep. And what's up, Barrett? Didn't see you pop in. Hello, sir. Hello, Cole's Comics. Anybody else I missed saying hello to? My apologies. Not trying to. Appreciate everybody stopping in. If y'all like to hit the like button, that'll help build this game show up to hopefully get the ratings up.
We need the viewership, people.
We're trying not to get canceled off of the game show network.
Got to get this on Syndicate.
All righty. So let's see what y'all's points totals was. And we got a whopping 6-6 tie.
All right.
We're into the final round. So whoever gets their point total solidified in first is the tiebreaker. So in other words, if you sit there and get the guess first and you guess it, and the second player guesses and they have the same point total at the end of the day, it's whoever got the guess and have the correct answer in that point total first. Meaning you finish the finish line first, so you will sit there and win. The luck of the dice. The luck of the dice. Good luck, fellas. Are y'all ready?
Let's do it.
All righty. So let's see. Beast, you get to guess first. You ready?
Let's go.
All right. Outfield, guessing or passing?
I'm going to pass on that one.
Pass.
All righty. JG50. Clue number 2 is Padres. Guessing or passing?
I'll pass.
Beast.
I'm going to pass.
All right, Beast. Clue number 3 is Home Run Derby. Winner. Guessing or passing?
Guess.
All right, write your answer down and please hold it up. JG50, you guessing or passing?
I'll pass. I'll pass.
All righty. Clue number 4, JG50, is 2018 rookie card. Guessing or passing?
I'll guess on that.
All right, please write your answer down.
Because if he would have got it right and I got it right on the last round, he still would have won, right?
If he guessed the clue first, yes.
Right. So it benefited me to just wait till the next round because now I would get it first.
Yeah.
Right.
And then and then gives you another clue. That's playing
Right.
the game. That's playing the
Right.
game smart. So
Okay.
get one more clue out of it. Correct.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
That is actually correct. Good thinking. So Beast, you guessed first. What is your answer?
My boy.
All right, JG50.
Soto.
All right, the last clue was 22.
Ooh, that's a nice card.
Yeah. A home field advantage of Juan Soto. So we have a champ. Who was it? Let's see.
Well, he did get it first, so
This is a very close race. We had 9 points to 8. John the champ. Congrats.
Awesome. I can't win a Jeopardy. Got lucky in this.
We had another comeback win. I think most of our wins have come via the comeback fashion. I think only one person, maybe 2 out of the 6 have led wire to wire kind of thing. So congrats, sir. Everybody, please congrats or say congratulations to John. If I'm speaking English.
I let him win because I wanted presents under the tree. I didn't want to.
There you go.
You got to be nice to Santa Claus. I like that. I like that. I like that. So anyways, we'll give a minute or two for both of y'all to kind of talk about your channel. Let Beast recharge his brain and sit there and we'll get started. What's up, Eric, the card closet? JG50, would you like to shout out who you are and what your channel is about? Maybe some of your teams that you PC and players and all that stuff. Let us know about you.
All right. Pretty much big Chicago guy. So Bears, obviously, Justin Fields. That's our guy right now. I know he was hurt right now, but a lot of potential there. He's probably our favorite football player at the moment. Currently, Walter Payton is probably favorite all time. There you go, Piccolo. Nice. Piccolo, Gale Sears. That was a good combo there. My era was Walter Payton. I just love Payton, love Jordan. I got real lucky as a Chicago fan. My youth, I got to see the Bears win, the Bulls win, the Hawks win, the Cubs win, and even the Sox win. So I'm a big Chicago guy, big hockey guy. We do breaks on the channel. Me and Joey, most of you know who he is. Sometimes we just rip for fun. We used to always rip for fun, and now we're trying to do some breaks for everybody. It's a lot of fun. So, yeah, I mean, that's the gist of it, I guess. Oh, Mooney's out too, huh?
All righty. And what would you sit there and would like to say about your channel, Mr. Firestarter Breaks?
Well, basically, most of you have watched my video, reason for the change in my channel name, but I'm going to probably do breaks twice a month. My next one, I'm hoping, will be coming up this weekend with Optic Baseball coming out. I also have been putting boxes together of cards to sell. I have large, and they have commons, they have stars, they have rookies, numbered cards. They all come with at least one relic, one autograph card. Some can come with more. The big one, the large flat rate box, there is a chance of getting a printing plate out of one of them. And the mediums are, again, basically commons, stars, rookies, numbers, foils, and again, one autograph, one mem, or 2 autographs at least, something like that. And then the large ones are 60, the small ones are 35, and with half of that money going to Special Olympics.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. I didn't know that. That's great.
That is very nice. Beast has got one of those personalities that sometimes people sit there and pick on them a little bit because of whatever reason, me included. But every time you sit there and see the man doing something other for the community, it's always got something other behind it with a good heart, and he's a good guy.
I appreciate that, Adam.
Everybody, please sub his channel and also sub up JG50. The links are down in the description, so y'all can find them there and help these guys grow their channel. I'd be grateful and thank you. All right, so I do have a question that I will ask, and then I will go over the prize round with our champ. All right, the last question is if you had one drive to win the Super Bowl, which quarterback are you going to take? JG50.
Now, all time or current?
It could be. You can. Why don't you tell me both? If you got a current or all time, if the answer is the same, it could be the same too. You know. So
Yeah. Well, current. There's no question in my mind. Mahomes. All time, maybe Montana. I might go Montana all time, or maybe still Mahomes. That'd be a gamble, but current for sure, Mahomes, no question about it. Guy drove down in 36 seconds with no timeouts. What, last year? Or I mean, just the guy's unbelievable. So yeah, I got to go Mahomes.
I current, I would go with Mahomes, and I all time probably Elway.
That's a good one. That's a good call.
It's a flip between him and Montana because they both had so many comeback, last second wins.
As long as Elway doesn't call a timeout with 8 seconds left before the field goal.
all right. So some of the guesses in the chat are Elway, Montana, Josh Allen, Big Ben, and
Big Ben.
Sticks G says he's a big Trevor Siemian fan, being a Packer boy. Jackson and Montana, meaning Lamar Jackson and Joe Montana. So Lamar Jackson, man, that dude's a beast too.
He is. No Mahomes though.
But me, the way Mahomes is playing right now, that dude is fastly become not only just the current one, but possibly even the all-time one as well.
Yeah.
But I'd go. Man, it's close between Brady and Montana. You know, I was always a Montana guy, still kind of am, since I'm a big Jerry Rice fan. So I'm gonna go Montana, and that's my picks.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody sitting there putting that in the comments. It sits there and allows me to learn who people are, and just build my friendships with y'all. So thank y'all for all doing that for me. All righty, so on to the prize round now, where the Beast will play the game by himself to try to win some prizes.
All right. Good luck, my friend.
Here's the top prize. If he gets to 19 to 25, he'll get to guess or choose one of these awesome prizes, along with this awesome prize right here that he's already won. Adam's Card Closet Swag, John versus JG50. Autograph.
Nice.
Thank you, Sticks.
And I just showed that darn effing card. Hopefully, I will sit there and pull out something else and do it on the fly like I did last week. But anyways, that's prize number one. And he'll have a choice if he gets top tier prize. A Frank Robinson short print.
Nice. Oh, good luck, dude.
Or a George Brett short.
Nice.
And if you want an autograph, I got a Brandon McKay refractor rookie card autograph from the Top Stadium Club. So that will be some of your choices for top tier. And
I should have studied harder.
101.
Should have studied harder for this test. Damn it.
So for the mid prize, if you score 12 to 18 points, your auction at this young gun for the Blackhawks. A Chicago Bears rated rookie, acetate, Cole Komet, dude's quality offensive player. Or this beautiful green select die rookie card. And that is the Concourse Prism green. All right, for the Redskins, Commanders. You have your choice of one of these two beautiful Chase Young rookie cards, the Clear
Nice.
Vision and the Select. Tried to pick a couple of PC cards for each of y'all. And then we do also have the low prize where you get 0 to 11 points. You'll get these cards here of your team. The Juan Soto, a Luis Giolito rookie card, a no guy, and then a Luis Garcia for the Nats, Jose Gray on the 87, and then an Antonio Gandy Golden and a Max Scherzer. Then I had some big cards and Chicago cards there for the other guy. So good luck, sir. Good luck.
Well, we'll see what happens.
All righty. So how prize round is done to allow you the opportunity to maybe get the easiest clue first. You do get to randomly pick which clue you would like. So you can say, hey, I would like guess to clue 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But just a heads up, this time I do mix them up as well to where they're just not, obviously you're going to start from the easiest and work your way to the hardest clue. So what clue would you like for round 1 in the prize round, sir? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's go with clue 3.
Clue 3, 45. Guessing or passing?
I'm definitely passing there.
All right. Clue number 2, 1, 2, 4, or 5.
Let's go with number 1.
Hall of Famer. Guessing or passing?
I'm going to have to pass there too.
All right. Clue 2, 4, or 5.
5.
Boston. Guessing or passing?
I'm going to guess.
All right. You don't have to write that down. Just go ahead and shout out your answer.
I'm going to say Yastrzemski.
All righty. Let's get the other 2 clues. And the other 2 clues would have been Expos and 3 Cy Youngs.
Uh,
Josh Smith.
Pedro.
Huh?
It would have been Pedro then. That's all right.
Pedro says he's number 1, baby. Inside numbers, 2.26 ERA in 2002. That is number to 2002.
Nice card.
yeah, that is nice.
All right. All righty. What clue would you like first in round 2, sir?
Well, let's do it 3 again.
Hello, Fraylin. Clue, let's see. Let me give him a moderator right quick. Clue 3 is Hall of Famer.
I'm going to pass on that one.
All right. Which clue would you like next?
Clue
1,
number
2,
1.
1. Phillies. Guessing or passing?
I'll guess. I'll say Mike Schmidt.
All righty. Clue number 2 is Cubs. Clue number 4 is Rhino. Clue number 5.
Oh,
Oh, it was a choice between those 2, and I went with him.
Unfortunately, Ryan Sandberg played 1 year for the Phillies.
Phillies, yep.
oof! Look at that relic.
Kicking their butts, never trading them. No.
That's a nice relic.
But if you'd guessed Rhino first, you'd have sit there and boom. 5
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, Matty Ice.
All righty. Round number 3, sir. John. Round number 3. Which
Go with 5.
5.
5.
All right, I think you might be able to get this one. Think about it for a second. Take your time. 2012 rookie card. 2012 rookie card. If you think about it, there's really only like one guy that's in that rookie class.
Yeah, I didn't collect back then. I'm gonna pass on that one, unfortunately.
All righty. Clue 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Let's go with 1.
2-time MVP.
Harper.
There we go. So you're on the board with 4 points now. Good job, you. And the other clues would have been, let's see, Nationals and 3. Where's jersey number 3?
Ooh,
And I have this beautiful Topps Heritage Chrome.
wow.
And it is numbered to 572 because it's on the 572 design. Or the 72.
That's nice. Yeah, Jason, I was thinking Trout too, actually.
All right. And I know Locken pounced on that real quick, like Trout was 2011, fellas.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So which clue would you like first on round 4, Beast?
Let's go with number 1.
I think you have a chance. McDonald's.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one. Pass.
Okay. Which clue would you next?
Clue 3.
A's.
I'm gonna have to pass on that one too.
All right. Which clue next? 2, 4, or 5?
5.
Number is 25 is the clue. 25.
Mark McGuire.
There you go. Nice.
The other clues was Cardinals and steroids. Steroids.
Well,
Just
he
bring
took
one up.
testosterone, not necessarily steroids.
Yeah.
That is nice.
This triple relic, and it's numbered to 20. Shout out to Rocky and shout out to A League of Our Own.
Just bring up a ringworm one. I'll get that.
All right. You're up to 7 points, sir. You're up to 7 points. All righty. Which clue would you like first, sir?
Let's go number 2.
Leg injury.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm gonna pass.
Clue number 2 that you would like would be choices of 1, 3,
Number
4.
1.
Notre Dame.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm gonna say Acuna. I think it's right.
Acuna.
Yeah.
The other clues would have been 7, Redskins, and broadcast.
Theismann. Right. I was like, damn it. I forgot he went to Notre Dame.
oh, look at that.
Yeah, go ahead and put that one in my stack.
Yeah.
Not happening, brother. Love you. I love you, but that's my piece.
No, I actually have one that Ribbon for Rookies sent me. So
That's on card too. See his jersey
Yeah.
number 7.
you know, the first when you said broken leg, I was like, are these all baseball questions? That's what I was like. They seem to be going baseball way. I was gonna say Theismann, but I'm like, no.
Well, he's got the most famous leg injury ever. It ended
Well,
his
then-
career or whatnot, and he had to quit playing.
What was the other one?
Yeah, that was a brutal injury.
Our
Now,
last one,
there was a
Stevie,
loop-
the last quarterback had the same injury, basically.
Yeah, the Redskins guy that come back to play a little bit. That's Alex Smith.
Yeah, Alex Smith. Yeah, it was about the same type of injury.
Alex Smith, but there's I think he did that with the Chiefs though, wasn't it? Alex Smith did that with the Chiefs. He was able to come
No,
back.
it was with us.
He
Huh?
came back with the
With us.
Chiefs.
He came back with the Chiefs, but he broke his leg with us, and then
Yeah.
never came back.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
good
right.
mini documentary on that when he went through all his rehab, and it's brutal. He had infections.
It
They
is.
almost had to cut his leg off. It's
Yeah,
really brutal.
I seen that. That was
I saw that game when Theismann broke his leg, though. That was nasty.
hello, Mike.
Big old-
Hello, Mike B. Hello, Hobby Hound. What's up,
big old
fella?
LT.
What's up, Double T Sports? Hey, I'm gonna do a little small shout out. Y'all might not be familiar with Bears baseball cards, but he has a Instagram channel. One of my TTM brothers, really nice guy. I just here recently met. We done I think a trade, and he's sent me a little gift, Christmas gift already as well. So I just wanted to shout him out. I know a lot of y'all other people have sit there and done nice things for me too, and I've done shouted y'all out. I never really got a chance to shout him out as well, so I wanted to do that. If you're on IG, check him out for me, please, if you would. And
I just followed him.
Bears Baseball. If you want to put that link in the channel as well, you can do that, please.
Yeah, Bears baseball cards, and I think it's the same logo it's the same logo as he's got here in the chat. So,
but if y'all a big Bears fan, I don't know if y'all checked out my IG. I sit there and just got a beautiful, beautiful Gale Sayers piece that I'm honored and blessed to have in my collection.
that's awesome.
It's worth a looky. Sit there, and a friend of mine, co-worker, hooked me up with that at a nice price point that I couldn't sit there and say no to.
Any quality Gale Sears is definitely good to have.
All right.
I'll find it later.
Mr. Beast, let's look at your point total now. We have 3 points, and 4 points equals 7 points. So you finished in the low tier. So I will be hooking you up with your nice prize pack of the Reds, not the Reds, but the Redskins and the Nats.
I appreciate it, brother. What's up, Hollis?
What's going on, Hollis?
What's up, Hollis? The San Diego legend himself. Didn't I have a San Diego card in there? Or no, somebody that played for San Diego.
Yeah, it was one of the questions.
Like that guy.
Yep, there it is. That was the answer.
I just want to shout out Chuck. Sent me that beautiful opening day Soto autograph.
Nice.
Chuck Nasty.
Nice.
Yeah, Soto. It helped him.
That one you can keep, Adam. I have one, so it's okay. That Theismann, on the other hand,
All right. If you're gonna flash Soto, let's see.
You're gonna flash Chipper, aren't you?
Now I'm gonna flash Soto on you. I'm gonna make
Go ahead. Go ahead.
realize that you're a Soto fraud.
Can't go wrong with one of the best players in baseball.
You ain't kidding.
Here's just a few that I got handy, y'all. Just a few. I got the Topps Heritage Chrome,
Oh, God.
and that is numbered to 571 since it's on the 71 design.
Oh,
Then I have this beautiful Obsidian Red that is ironically numbered to 25.
But it's 21 or 25.
Then I have this beautiful
ooh.
Galaxy Orange. And of course, Topps Orange equals 25 as well.
That's
That is nice.
that is really nice. Yeah.
And then I have this beautiful thing that John has wanted off of me.
Oh, that's nice.
Case hit. Now, this is a true case hit. These things ain't easy to find.
No, they're not.
And then I showed the other case hit earlier, the HFA, the home field advantage.
But those seem to be easier to pull anymore.
Now, I do want to shout out my brother Beast because he sold me this beautiful number to 25
Ooh.
autograph.
Nice.
Then he also sold me this beautiful black Chrome autograph number to 25 as well.
That is really nice.
And then I picked this up at a card show roughly that same weekend, and it is the gray colored version of it, and that is numbered to 99.
I like that card a lot.
I got some Brooke Jacoby cards. I got one on an 86 Topps autograph, sir. It's my one and only PC prize Jacoby. I ain't gonna lie, I love it just as much as any of my other cards, other than my chippers. Because chipper makes me chipper.
So that's something I got to ask you is what made you collect chipper?
Yeah.
Cool story. I've told this once or twice, and I love telling it because not everybody is know me as long. So everybody's ready to sit there and hear the story behind it. Here we go. So let me see if I can find the card right quick to explain it. And I have it right here. Ironically, I pulled this to the side. And I want to shout out Eric, the card closet, as well. He had a little VR request not too long ago, and I wanted to get in it so bad. I even had this card over here, just time permitting during his time frame that he had the contest. So $83. I had a stack of these given to me from a friend when I was like 9 years old, I believe, 7 or 9, somewhere in that range. And he gifted these to me, and I had them stacked up. And then 2-3 years later, I had a friend come over and stay the night. I wasn't into baseball cards. I just knew that some baseball cards could be worth money one day, so I just held on to them and so on and so forth. And he come over there, saw Tony Gwynn and Wade Boggs in there, and asked me what I trade for him. Of course, I didn't follow baseball, so I didn't know. So basically, he traded me like a '87 Pete Rose manager card and a Babe Ruth like all-time greats card or whatnot. You know, one of those little sets you can buy for $5.
Yeah.
So I knew both of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Those names transcended since Charlie Hustle was on every other commercial back in the day on sports channels. And Babe Ruth, who didn't know Babe Ruth, right?
Yeah.
So I took and let him get Wade Boggs and Tony Gwynn rookie cards off me. But where he started talking to me about baseball and showed me his collection. And so I wanted to get into it. So I went through my stack of cards here, and I started looking at who was going to be my team. And I started looking at the colors of the uniforms, what some of the players looked like. Unfortunately, I was stereotyping, and some of the names and stuff like that. So I liked blue, which was my favorite color at the time, and so on and so forth. And the Braves, that was a cool name. I had some Indian in me as well. So, man, that's just the team I chose. And then I didn't really get to still watch baseball very much or whatnot, but I went ahead and picked my team via that way. So, of course, that was back when they sucked and was finishing in last place all the time and so on and so forth. But it didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? I picked my team on that little bit of stuff. So then when I got into actually back into collecting cards again, after about 4 or 5 years, I started collecting cards there, and then I stopped. And then when I got back into it, I sit there and said, I'm not just going to collect Ken Griffey Jr. like I did when I was a kid. I'm going to actually collect my team now, the Braves. So I went into the card shop just looking for a card that was going to, quote, catch my eye that was a Braves. I was going in there to look for either a Chipper or Dale Murphy to kind of start off with, because even at that time frame, Aaron was kind of out of my price range. So I went in there, found a Chipper Jones quad relic, and immediately I just fell in love. His number to like 15 or 20 or something like that. Got it for like 15 or 20 bucks too. And so then I went on eBay, started looking for chippers, and that's how it became Chipper versus Dale, ironically, because the card shop had a Chipper and not a Dale.
Huh.
There you go.
There you go.
Now about 8,000 roughly chippers later.
Wow. Wow.
Full closet of chippers.
Yeah. Holy cow.
And last question for you, Adam. Who would be your second collecting player? Because y'all know I like Soto and Will Clark.
All right. So my biggest PCs are my favorite, whichever way you want to sit there and say it. I'll sit there and say my second favorite player to collect, of course, he's a little bit more pricier, is Hank Aaron for my Braves.
Nice.
And a close Ken Griffey Jr. because Ken Griffey Jr. will still be my all-time favorite. My three biggest PCs is Chipper, then Ken Griffey Jr. because I still got like three-row boxes of Ken Griffey Jr.'s just from the day. I had all of his cards back in the day, tons of his rookies still, and so on and so forth. I got like about 9 or 10 of his autographs, about 30 of his relics, but I have really like all those inserts and stuff like the clear metal and all that stuff. And then football, I hinted this a while ago, Jerry Rice. I have like a sick Jerry Rice collection too. So those are my three biggest quote PCs. And Jerry Rice, I think, is the best football player of all time, in my opinion. If you look at stats, nobody competes with him in the receiver category. With quarterbacks, you still, even after he won 7 quarterbacks, some people still want to try to argue with you. Joe Montana, you know what I'm saying? So who argues with anybody when they say Jerry Rice is the best receiver? No one.
Yeah.
You know, so Jerry Rice, Ken Griffey Jr., and Chipper are my three biggest.
Nice.
Yeah. Good questions. Good reasons why, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don Hudson. I sit there and I can't remember who sit there. I think it was, I can't remember who did a little piece on Don Hudson here recently or whatnot. But that dude was a beast. He actually played defense as well and had like a crazy amount of turnovers and stuff like that. But that guy was before my time. And he didn't play as long, so he didn't really put up the stats, and the season wasn't as long back in the day as well. So if y'all want to sit there and check out a little history lesson about a beast of a receiver you might have never heard of, that's one, Don Hudson. I can't tell you all the details of his career, but that dude was a monster.
Brandon put in Justin Jefferson.
Brandon is hurt right now, so he's kind of taking some pain medicine. So he might with the old pain medicine.
Oh.
Love you, brother.
Still too early to tell on Justin Jefferson, but he's damn good. I'll tell you that.
That was a sick catch he made a couple of games ago, and then all of a sudden the next game, him and his Vikings became Vikings again, and got beat to death.
I made that catch on YouTube, but you're right. The next week, I'm glad I made the short last week, and didn't wait.
Yeah, Randy Moss wasn't bad.
He was, but still Rice is the king. He didn't start playing until sophomore year of high school, too, I don't think, Jerry Rice.
I just can't wait till we get a decent quarterback from McLaurin because I think he's going to be a beast down the road.
I like McLaurin a lot. I agree with you.
And that running back, Robinson Jr., wow.
So we got the homerism with Johnny saying Mr. Tim Brown, which he was an excellent receiver, but he didn't get into the Hall of Fame immediately on his first ballot. So does that sit there and kind of say something other about the quality of the player? Jerry Rice did.
Yeah, but Steve Young was no Montana.
No, I agree.
Now Randy Moss was a freak. I give you that too. Let's see, who was that? Bears baseball. So yes, Randy Moss was a freak. If he didn't have some other issues going on or whatnot, taking plays off like that, I think he could have sit there and been even more.
Yeah. Did you ever see that 30 for 30 with Randy Moss, like Rand University, I think it's called? Very good. It's worth watching. You get like some of his youth and how he grew up and maybe how he turned out the way he did with the way, you know what I mean? It's really good.
So I like Lockens' QB. I mean, that Terrell Owens had. He had like Kaepernick, Alex Smith, Tony Romo. That's my quarterback. Y'all quit making fun of my quarterback.
Yeah.
Terrell was a little bit of a drama queen. I think he get a bad rep for that. But he's a good quarterback. I mean, a really good receiver too. Top 5 for sure.
Who would you say is your all-time running back?
I just sit there and mention that here recently or whatnot. The guy that played alongside this guy here is my
Gale
friend
Sears.
Dale Sayers.
Yeah, I'd go Peyton. So I like your choice. I wish Gale Sears didn't get hurt.
Gale Sayers, to me, if he didn't get hurt, was going to sit there and put up stats. And I mean, he was Barry Sanders before Barry Sanders, and could catch the ball even better out of the backfield than Barry Sanders or Walter too, and just would have been putting up stats that nobody might have ever catched up to if he didn't get or was injured, and
Yeah.
stuff. So
He might have had Gretzky level records had he not get injured.
yeah.
But Peyton punted. I think he kicked a field goal. He's thrown touchdowns. He's caught touchdowns, and he could block. Man, he could block. He'd lay a lick on you.
Now, don't get me wrong. Peyton would sit there and try to. He was going to kill for every last little yard that he could get, and that's the reason why he also sit there and had a short-lived life as well, because he beat his body to pieces.
Yes.
How about you, Bears fan? How can you forget about the fridge?
Oh, the fridge was awesome. The fridge was awesome. He had a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh, the Super Bowl shuffles were the best. We sung the Super Bowl shuffle at my sister's wedding. That's how much we liked this. Only 8 years ago or something. So it was long after '85. But we sung it at the wedding. It was pretty awesome. Can't forget that.
I sit there and just sent out two or three cards to him. First time I was able to get my hands on a few of his cards because he TTM, so I'm trying to get a few.
Who are you talking about? Peyton
The fridge.
Fridge?
Yeah. So, Beast, why don't you go ahead and answer those questions for us that you just sit there and ask me?
Let's see. For running back.
Ooh, I heard it. I heard it getting loaded up. I heard it.
Not to cut you off.
You're gonna make me sing the whole song. I gotta. They made that before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
There he is, the punky QB baby.
I met him. He was a jackass.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I got to go with you with Sayers. Second would be Riggins. I love the way the diesel would just run. Wide receivers? God, I couldn't tell you that. There's so many of them that were good. I mean, you have some good ones today too, but not like you did back then.
Sid for the Bears was actually a better quarterback, but McMahon, if he wasn't on all the extra stuff, he would have been a better quarterback for us. But he's definitely close second to Sid.
Yep. How many rings does McMahon have?
1.
2.
Oh, did he have another one?
He did.
Yeah.
In the chat, guess that team that his second ring came with.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a different team. I'm trying to remember who it was.
It was 2. And it was he was the backup for a very good quarterback. So he wasn't the starter, but he was a backup for a very well-known quarterback. Yep, Chuck got it.
Yep.
Packers behind Favre. He was the backup for Favre. So he got a second ring out of his career as the backup for the Packers, for Favre, backup to Favre. Good call, Chuck.
Hello, PSA Ray.
Oh, we had 3 different quarterbacks for ours.
Yeah, y'all had a couple guys that really only shined when they made the play, like Doug Williams or whatnot.
He was the first black man to win a Super Bowl, so he gets that too.
Oh yeah.
And
PSA Ray.
And then you had the guy that I showed a while ago, Joe Theismann.
Yeah.
And who's your other quarterback?
Rippin.
Yep, there you go, Mark Rippon. Gonna see if you knew it.
Which I wasn't really big on him, but Heineke seems right now being pretty good. I just hope they keep Carson Wentz out. I think that was the worst pickup we made.
Well, a lot of teams have sit there and tried to go with that guy though.
So let them.
So I think every team thinks they can rehabilitate that guy that was on pace to wind up winning the MVP that year, and then got injured or whatnot, and then showed that it was really just a quarterback system that kind of did it.
Yeah. I thought he did okay last year with Indy. I think he should have stuck with Indy. They should have. Yeah. Matt Ryan wasn't the answer. I think he was okay in that system. Did they make the playoffs last year? They almost made the playoffs. They had a good run.
Almost. They was.
Yeah, Art Monk was definitely good.
Yeah, Art Monk. Oh, nice. Who called that out?
And then you had Darryl Green, who was the fastest defensive person that year.
Yeah.
That's when they had a team.
Didn't he also, Green, didn't he do y'all's punt returns or kickoff returns or something like that?
But that's when we had a decent coach too.
The legend.
Yep, Joe Gibbs.
I got one of his racing cards.
And he is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Because when I lived down there, you would go to the Joe Gibbs. I mean, he sat there, talked to everybody, signed everybody's stuff that they wanted to sign. He didn't say no. Just the nicest guy ever.
That's awesome.
Good old Joey.
Oh, look at that.
And now we got this guy, Rivera, which I don't like, but what are we going to do?
He had success with Carolina, but he's not doing great things in Washington.
He's not the answer.
No. His days might be over. They made it to the Super Bowl. He had his run with Carolina when Cam was in his prime, when Cam won the MVP. They couldn't close it out, and it's really been downhill ever since. I mean, he's an 85 Bear, so I wish him well. But, yeah, I don't know.
We've had some really winners for coaches. That's all I'm saying. Come on, we had Spurrier. Come on.
Yeah, the Bears have been through their share too, so I know the feeling.
How quickly can Adam find a card of X player?
I know, right? Every time we mention someone, bang, he's on it.
I want to see a Dick Butkus card autographed.
Oh, there you go.
I bet you can find that one.
Here's what I'm willing to do, y'all. I will sit there and try to do what I call a player call out. Go against somebody. We can tally up how many points. So if you call out a Ruth and you can't find a Ruth within, say, a certain amount of seconds, and the other person do, you get a point, and so on and so forth. And then the other player gets to pull out a card of such, and then see if the other player can, quote, match that player, and vice versa, and take turns, and at the end of the day, see who can have the most points. And you can call out Joe Blow or Mickey Mantle, and I think that would be pretty cool to see some people compete via that way. But I don't have as big a card collection as some people think I do.
Come on, we all heard you're buying a new house just for the cards.
I'm very flattered, but I don't really have that big of a collection. Y'all sit there and go check out John Mangini, that guy, or some of these other guys on YouTube. Has a way sicker collection than I do. The only thing I can sit there and say is I feel like I can compete with anybody on YouTube with a player PC, if that makes sense. Like my chip.
Right.
I sit there and I think I have more chippers than any certain one player that John Mangini had. John Mangini has just a mass of just crazy different players and so on and so forth. Why I have like a PC of individual players like Rice and
You have certain players you're collecting, not just overall.
if I can try to squeeze in a Hall of Famer here and a Hall of Famer there, little autograph or something other, yes, now I'll do get that. But I usually buy in bulk. Even, Beast, you know how it works. I bought cards from you. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to get 6 or 7 cards at one time and try to get them to where I'm paying, comps for 5.5 of them. You know what I'm saying? To where I can quote build my collection and I don't live beyond my means on everything else. I eat cheap. I live in a cheap house for my budget per se. I pay my car off quick, so on and so forth. So I really don't have a whole bunch of bills. One of my paychecks will cover all my bills, really. Hello, Matthew. Later,
Hey,
Joe.
what's going on?
Have a good one, Joe.
Take care, Joe.
Yes, Wade Boggs fan has like 5,400 Wade Boggs cards. So
Damn.
he would be like the competition for me.
Wow.
But I love seeing people's PC. When somebody gets like 50 cards of somebody, that excites me. You know what I'm saying? When somebody gets, a new PC card or whatnot, I just love it when somebody shows their PC because, heck, man, it's a thrill of a card. I'll look through 10-cent cards just as easy as I will, $20 cards or whatever. So I just love looking at cards, man. Check out that, the Grapefruit League design, with the palm trees in the back with Max Scherzer.
Yeah, that's cool.
Then you got the little bronze colors and stuff like that. I think that's cool. Throw back to our childhood with 87, and who doesn't like a little chromey chrome?
Yeah.
Look at the Nationals logo in the backdrop. Just how cool that.
Yeah.
Like a breaking ice up at the top. I can find beauty in just about every card. I usually always say I'm a card hoe. I just love cards. I ain't gonna lie. Juan Soto, bam. Oh yeah, Steve.
Unique.
Now Steve, it brought up a guy, and his name is Marshall Fiegel. He supposedly has the most sickest collection out there. This dude's collection is crazy. Y'all can find it on the Sports Card Investors channel. And he did an interview with what is known as the B. This guy has basically every vintage card out there known to man, and it's a PSA 8 or better. So like a Mickey Mouse, he owns a PSA. All the Ruth Goudies and stuff is all PSA 8 or better. This dude only buys them, and he has the world's largest back collection of Hall of Famers, even more than the Hall of Fame itself has. This dude has an insane collection. If y'all ever want to see that, please look at that. But he's not on YouTube. Now, that interview is on YouTube on the channel of Sports Card Investor.
I'll go check that out.
Cut you off there. What was you about to say, brother?
I said I'm going to go watch it.
No, before I started talking about that, one of y'all was about to bring something up.
I think that's what he said. I think he goes, I got to check that out.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut y'all off.
No.
Yeah, the PSA 10 52 manual. Jesus.
Oh, my God. That exists? That's like a...
The one that my dad gave me, it's in a safe deposit box, is probably maybe an 8 or a 9, if that.
He sat there and bought that PSA back when it was like 23,000 or something like that. I can't remember the story. He sat there and said it, and everybody, or 200,000. It was just something like that. And he sat there and said everybody thought he was stupid for spending all that money on that baseball card. And now, a multi-million-dollar card, like $12 million.
That's the same guy. I know I know who you're talking about. Then okay, because I remember that they came out and said, "Yeah, I bought this. My family thought I was nuts, and now it's worth whatever it sold for. I don't even know."
Did that go for more than the Honus? I thought the Honus was the highest now at 6 million.
No, sir. It is that the mantle just sold for 12.5 million or something like that. And hello, Tony. 40 seconds.
Tony,
Let's go.
what up, Tony?
Hey, everybody, please stick around. Before the show is up, I will do a giveaway for everybody that came out and supported me tonight. We'll do a guess who for the chat.
Nice.
Let me
Real
figure out
quick, how does it going with your Witt Junior autograph? You getting any hits on it?
who. No,
The Bobby Witt that you
I-
have that you bought off of me, all those that you're going to put together as one big lot.
I didn't even sit there and do it or whatnot. I ain't even
Oh.
done it. I'm gonna hold on to it until the beginning of the season
There you go.
when it's gonna actually go back up.
The PSA Mantle is a PSA 10 Black Diamond. They say worth around $32 million. Well, who's going to pay for that? I'm not.
I know. That's crazy.
Because there's only one way for that card to go after that. A no Elway giveaway. Oh, well, let's find some Elway cards to give away.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Will.
Later,
Night,
Will.
Will. Wade Voggs, good night.
All right.
Try not to.
So I'm gonna give away one of these cards here. A Chase Young rookie card. You'll have your choice of that one, the Cole Komet, and any one of these or that Young Gun Chicago Blackhawk. One of y'all can have y'all's choice of one of those. If everybody's ready, we'll sit there and play a game of Guess Who for the chat.
Can I add to that giveaway there, Adam?
Sure.
I'll give a Bowman Chrome Bobby Witt,
Oh,
Bowman Chrome Byron Lara,
oh goodness.
the Mojo Lara, and the Wander Paper Bowman. Whoever wins your card.
Wow.
That is an awesome giveaway. Appreciate you, Beast.
No problem.
So basically,
Got to do it.
I put the starter in there, and I'm going to give out 5 clues, guys. First one in the chat that we see will win the prize. You only get one guess, though. So once you guess incorrectly, or you guess, that's your answer. You don't get no more guesses, just like the contestants. So please play fairly. If we see you make a second guess, you will be disqualified. So if everybody's got your little jazz fingers ready, I'm going to start giving out the clues. So be ready and good luck. All right, clue number 1 is 42. Clue number 1 is 42. Anybody would like to make a guess? I'm going to give you a little time.
Someone's gonna guess. They have to.
Well, there's
Yeah.
more than one guy with 42, though.
I know. I just figure someone might take the chance. No, maybe not.
Well, that was just 3 answers that just popped in.
Oh, there we go. Looks like.
Remember, if you make your guess, you don't get a second guess. So please take that in mind, okay? Y'all might want to wait for a few more clues if you already see
All right,
somebody
so-
else pop.
Chuck's got. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I got him as the first with Robinson.
Okay,
And then looks like.
Griffey with 42, even though his jersey number is 24. Not sure what Robinson Cano's jersey was, and Marino was jersey 13. All right, clue number 2 is pitcher. Clue number 2 is pitcher. Everybody, please type in your answer if you want to make
Steve Rad. Steve Rad was on that.
Now, if once again you want to wait for more clues, you have that option. You have that option, y'all.
Well, if
All
it's
right.
Rivera, I think Steve's got it.
So clue number 3 is closer. Clue number 3 is closer. Clue number 4 is Braves. Clue number 4 is Braves. Anybody want to make a guess now? that hasn't made a guess?
Sticks comes in with Suitor.
All right. Clue number 5 is Cubs.
It is Sticks. G looks like he won that.
Yeah, he may have. Yeah.
What's anybody that?
So congrats, Sticks G. You are
I
the
thought
champ.
for sure. Good job, Sticks. So Sticks wins it on your channel, and you win on Sticks' channel.
All righty. Where did those cards go? So, Mr. Sticks, which of these cards out of my pile did you want? The Chase Young Select, the Chase Young Clear Vision, the Kokomet Die Cut, the Kokomet Clear Vision, or the Young Gun of Brandon Perry? You can sit there and IG me, think about it, or sit there and hit me up later, whichever you prefer. Or you can let me know now. Yes, I know. The Packer fan wants a Bears card. All right, that's yours, brother.
Do you mind if I send my cards to you since you got a package going to them?
That'll be just fine, sir.
Okay. Is that okay with you, Sticks? Sure it is, but
What's up, Troy?
what's up,
What's up, Troy?
Dave still cheated. Nice.
All right, yeah.
No problem. I'll do that.
So basically, here's that little time where y'all can ask any of us some questions, I guess. I liked what Beast did a while ago. And if y'all like to ask any of us some questions or maybe shout out anything on your channel that you would like me to shout out or let this awesome chat know about something that you got going on, that'd be awesome. Thank y'all for getting me up to 44 likes. I appreciate that.
Here we go.
I
Shoot
think
us your questions.
I think they might have just funded me another episode, so I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, nice.
For like, I think I just got a message from the Game Show Network saying I was renewed for one more episode.
The show got picked up, but they're replacing you with Steve Harvey, I think, was what happened.
That would be sick. Really
But you got copyrights on the show, so you're still making the money.
Yep. I got Adam's Car Closet copyrighted, so they can't
That's right.
use that.
All right, Sticks got a question. What got you into the card community on YouTube?
Okay, so good question. I love that type of questions. So I think it was just like everybody else from my recollection is Jab's family. That dude is a monster. You know, you sit there and pull on YouTube, you're gonna do that video. I loved his little flea market, finds with his brother or whatnot. And I started watching that. So as I started watching that, guess what? The algorithm or whatever thing happens, and this young lad named Ethan Elvis Covers Amore, which is now Ethan Elvis Sports Card, started popping up on my phone. So I started jumping in that channel, and he's doing car sales. And you know me, I love cars, so I started buying some cars. And then more videos started popping up. And then a guy named House of Cards or House of Cards. I always mispronounce that. House of Cards, and a guy named Big Mike, Sports Cards Collector 959 or something, whatever the Chicago area code is this is numbers at the end. So those guys are got me going. And then all of a sudden I sit there and started watching videos more and more, and people started subbing my channels and just kind of grown. Yes, anybody that believes in prayers, let's lift up our brother Jeff Shaw and his family. His mom's going through a couple of little health scares right now, so lift them up to the Lord for me, please.
Definitely will. For me, it was. I started YouTube basically. I do spray paint art. I do occasionally. video of Bob Ross painting that I try to do, but started doing that. Kind of wait off a while. Started looking around. Got into one of Striker Breaks, who got me really going. I've been with his channel for a long time. Jabs I would check out once in a while. And then went over to, I cannot remember the channel where I met Hollis. And it's just been up and down from there. But other than that,
All right, Mr. 6G. I love
So
it. Go ahead.
Joey started the channel. If you look at our first two videos, he did two videos, one each of just a blaster of NHL MVP. He recorded it. He edited it on his phone. Check this out, Dad. I had been in the cards as a kid, and I, drifted off as adulthood came on. I still liked them, but I didn't really get into it. And then he really got me back into it. So then we started opening together, and it was a good kind of bonding for me and him, and kind of just kept evolving. I think, let's see, I met a few people just from kind of like you did. You go on their channel and you watch a few videos, and Joey liked a few guys, and we'd comment, and then I don't know, just kind of slowly evolved into where it is now.
and now we're all card degenerates.
Yeah.
Hello, Sean. Slim Comics and more. What's up, brother?
Hey, Slim.
What's up, Slim?
Yeah, I sit there and seen something about us. Let me scroll up for Will's comment there. My LCS had a trade night on Friday that I'm going to, and we'll make a video when I'm picking up on Saturday. I'm going to ACC Championship Clemson and the North Carolina game. So a little shout out to him or whatnot. We'll look for that video for you. I would like to check it out, sir. I love going to. When I went to St. Louis, I went to a couple of card shops up there and just checked out, and I had to get me some cards and whatnot. What's up, Mr. Jack Smith?
Yeah, so it looks like Beaver had a similar situation where his son wanted to create the channel and rip cards, and they kind of similar beginning to the channel, which is awesome.
Yeah, Schulte's is good.
All righty.
Yeah, I like Beaver.
He got really big by doing the little Walmart drops and stuff like that.
The Target drops. Oh, yeah.
He was like at the same amount of subs as me pre doing all that, and then he blew up. He saw, what was that guy's name? There's a young kid that was doing that, but he went to college, so he stopped doing that. That's how he blew his channel up, and he would always be in that chat too, and he kind of just spun off and took over that to where he built his channel up to something big. But Stix G, the guy that asked that question, answered it himself. He said, I started off watching Jabs as well, and a guy named Schultz, which y'all just mentioned, and he won a huge giveaway, so he did a video, and boom. Stix G, I got hooked on his deal where it guessed the mini and whatnot. I wish he'd bring that series back or whatnot, big time. I love that, guess the mini, and then he also did the little artwork. Each week he did a little design, and then he'd put a player on it or whatnot. But I know he's a busy man. That would be hard to bring back, but I really would love for him to do that sort of mini guess the mini thing. I actually got a Stix G mini custom that he made, a little 1-of-1.
That's awesome.
So Matty Ice wants to know if you went to the Million Cards place.
No, I did not. That wasn't one of the two. I did the St. Louis video, Matt. If you want to check that out, I did the St. Louis video or whatnot, and then I sit there and show you the two card shops. I got the names of those two card shops in that video, if I'm not mistaken. But that doesn't sound familiar. That wasn't one of them. Oh, he just said he got a batch of minis to start that series back up. Let's go.
Nice.
I'll have to watch that one.
So Zach sit there and said, actually, my little 12 Days of Chipper was one of the things that led him into doing his channel, and actually did the Do It for Dale, the 3-pack Thursday that he does.
That's awesome.
So what are you gonna do? What player are you doing this year? 12 days of who?
I'm actually going to sit there and try to do a new 12 days of chipper as well. I need to get a hard count on how many chippers I got, and I'm going to let y'all play along with me. If my schedule allows me to, that's my goal, is to find out actually how many chippers this guy has. So we're going to find out together, hopefully.
6,662.
And what I'm going to do is have a guessing game, and whoever has the correct or closest guess will sit there and win a Chipper Jones care package that will consist of a Hall of Fame Chipper Jones autograph.
101.
Not going to be a 1-on-1, fool.
Gotta try.
So
How
Slim,
big is your TTM collection? That's another one. That's a good question.
my TTM collection is crazy. It's just crazy. I never imagined I would get that addicted to it. I sit there and send out roughly about 15 TTMs per week. So just do that by 15 per week over about a year's time frame. That's about how many TTMs I got now. And I imagine a third of them are really good name players. You know, I started off only doing the name players and whatnot, and so on and so forth. I understand a lot of people don't know who people like Steve Garvey is or Steve Sachs, but them are some all-stars back in the day. Steve Garvey is nearly a Hall of Famer type player or whatnot, you know, and stuff. But, you know, some newer people don't really know some of those players, but those are the kind of TTMs that I call, you know, my mid-tier TTMs all the way up to, I've gotten Steve Garvey back, not Steve Carlton back, which was the answer on Sticks Jeopardy a while ago. And I've had, Shaquille O'Neal's. I mean, just Goose Gossage, all kind of Hall of Famers. I'm going to draw a blank trying to remember them all.
You got any Dickie Thon?
No, I do not. I do have one. I have him on the 86 tops that I bought off of a friend of mine so I can put him in my collection because he is hard to get. I'm not sure if what's the story behind him. Double T's already making a guess, and we have a TTM legend in the house here, the Card Doctor. This guy sits there and has a killer TTM channel. He only does vintage, from what I see, mostly. Every now and then he'll pull out a 70s or 80s guy, but he does one player per video, and he has a nice one.
I got to start doing. I got a bunch of players I want to send out to. I just haven't got around to it.
So I will put out a introductory video for that, and y'all can make y'all's guess in that. That way. Okay, so Jack Smith's asking a question. What do you collect TTM? So TTM is through the mail autographs, and where I send out sports cards, say like this Dale Murphy, and I'll get it autographed. And why did I start doing that? Is because of a couple of guys on YouTube. One being the first guy that ever subbed to me, House of Cards. He's a big TTM guy. He was doing that, and I watched him get all kinds of crazy good athletes signed. So I just started quizzing him and asking him, and he encouraged me. And about 3 to 6 months later, I still didn't ever start. You know, I was nervous. I was scared. Blah, blah, blah. I was making excuses, basically. And then I sent my first one out, my second one out, my third one out, and they all started coming back. I said, man, that wasn't hard at all. It's not hard, people. If you want to do it, I will be glad to help you. I'll sit there and do a StreamYard video with you. We'll go backstage. We ain't even got to be live, and I will sit there and help you. It basically, you're sending out a 10-cent card, getting it autographed a lot of times for free, and all of a sudden it becomes a $5 card or a $20 card because you got an autograph and it's yours. You know, that was your card, and now your autograph on that, or the player's autograph on that card for you.
Be safe out there, Double T.
Take care, Double T. Adam, I may hit you up on that. Joey wants to get into the TTMs, and I don't know a lot about it, so he's been looking into it. So I may hit you up on some advice for sure.
Man, you can go and chase people like Shaq. I mean, just the players he plays. Every now and then, current players don't do it unless you just catch them at the right time and so on and so forth. But You'd be surprised who does, though. You really will be surprised.
And you'd be surprised who doesn't. Some of them are just why.
Yeah.
And you would think with a lot of the current players in the off season, you'd think they'd be happy to sign cards, but a lot of them won't. I mean, I got lucky with getting one Soto back, TTM.
It's awesome.
That's crazy. I sent one out as well. So Zach's talking about a few other TTM legends up in the chat that's kind of helped motivate him in that, because when I first started my channel, I didn't have that. You know, it took me about a year into my endeavor on YouTube before I started doing TTM. And he said Frank MTTM and Isaac over at Baseball Fan 75 inspired him. Then he chimed in as well with Scott over at Autograph 2000. Those are really cool channels and really cool guys to kind of watch too. One of my favorites is Michael Myers. That dude has helped me out a lot here recently as well on that.
That might not be bad something for you to do, Adam. Do like a how to do TTM video, you know, a little informative.
So Claire asked me, Adam, which athletes charges the most for a TTM? The most that I've sit there and know the charges is a couple of guys that can kind of do private signings, or TTMs are kind of slightly different, but in my opinion, they're still the same. So like, I know people like Reggie Jackson charges $150, meaning $150, and so on and so forth. But you know, some people do like what they sit there and say, well, you send to charity like Nolan Ryan's. I think he's like 75 per or 100 per, something like that per. So those are some of the more expensive ones that I know about. But all that is found on a sports card forum website that you can go and you can sit there and sign up for an account with them. It's free of charge. You sign up an account. You do have to build an account. That way they track, you know, all that stuff. You know, that's how they able to sit there and sell the ads and commercials on their website, right? So they need you logged in there and know that they got this many subscribers per se, and it's free of charge for the free version. Now they do have a paid version. I also use a version of a different website called Star Tiger, and it's $30 annually. And and Carlton Fisk is $50. Earl Camber is $100. So Sensei's popping in with a couple of deals, but that's where you can go free of charge, set up an account that Beast just put in the chat there, and all of them do charges. Some, not all of them charges, but most of them you'd be surprised are free. There's a lot of free Hall of Famers. Now some will only let you
Listen, all of that, you've got TV actors and actresses on there. You've got, I mean, there's just all sorts of players, people and stuff. Well, I'll let Adam start with that one. Will.
So basically, I have not met a whole bunch of athletes in my day, but Tony Gwynn, Mr. Padre, is definitely the nicest guy. Now, I've met a few other athletes like Jeanette Lee, and which is a pool player. You know, many people ain't going to consider that an athlete or whatnot, but you'd be surprised. People that are very athletic tend to play the game longer, have less back issues, which meaning you can execute and so on and so forth. But let's see, I met Corliss Williamson, which is a Razorback, Darren McFadden. I really didn't get to be around them very long to know whether they're nice or not. So I would sit there and say Mr. Padre.
That's nice. I have to go with some hockey players, mainly Hawks. I met Taser. He's a super nice guy, at least when I met him. Bobby Hull's awesome. Super nice guy. Duncan Keith was awesome. And I met them at different places, just kind of around the city randomly. So it wasn't like they were at a table and you walked up. Like I happened to run into them. So yeah, I guess for me, you know, I'd have to go with a couple of the all-time Hawks on that one.
For me, baseball would have to be Will Clark. When I met him, never, you know, sat there the whole time. He had probably signed at least 300 autographs that day. I was towards the end of the line, had no problem pictures, talked to him for a little bit, so that was cool. Football, Joe Gibbs, no doubt there. Um, Basketball, nothing really. And even though I'm a Capitals fan, hockey was Ron Hextall.
Nice.
I just sent out a couple of autographs to him. I'm hoping to get back. I've heard mixed reviews on whether he signs or not anymore, and so on and so forth. But I'll sit there and I'm gonna try. So Boggs sit there and answer his question. Is Greg Olson, the Baltimore Orioles pitcher,
Nice.
back in? And I can see that. And then somebody mentioned Ripken and said he wasn't such a nice person. Kirby Puckett was super nice. Let's see, any other ones in the chats? No.
Was Greg Olson the tight end for the Carolina Panthers? Is that who he meant?
Okay, yeah. You know what? It could be the other Greg Olson.
Because he's in Carolina.
Yeah.
Boggs is, so that's why I was thinking.
And Boggs just said it was the football player. So.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he was a former Bear too. I heard he's a nice guy also, but never met him.
One other one is NASCAR was Dale Earnhardt before he passed away.
Oh, that's awesome.
His wife was a bitch, but he was very nice. You know, if you look at him, watch him on TV, and get to see other drivers, being like, you meet him, he's just like you and me, down to earth.
Sean Flake just brought up Nolan Ryan and Andrew Luck. I know Matty Ice would like that. And then Matty Ice sat there and was around Larry Bird numerous times, and he was always a nice guy.
Nice. I love Larry Bird. Andrew Luck, humble guy, says Sean Flake.
Yep. So Mr. Aiden is your young lad that then's got a nice little card channel, does some card sales, and he's trying to sit there and solicit your business if you'd be interested in purchasing some baseball cards.
Johnny says Jerry Rice was a prick. Wouldn't even go up to the kids.
Maybe he was in a hurry, because I've heard Rice was a pretty good guy.
So,
but you never know on any given day.
And it's true. If you go to a ballpark and try to get a ball sign, you're an adult. The odds are slimmer than if you're a kid.
So here's the deal that brought up a person that looks a lot like Jerry Rice, in my opinion. That y'all just refreshed my memory of the absolute nicest professional player, even though he didn't play very long. He played for Sticks G's team, the Fudge Packers, but he was also Arkansas Razorback legend. He was the best wide receiver ever for us, and his name is Anthony Lucas. This guy is so nice. He lives in Arkansas. The first time he met me, he took the time, said, "Man, I would like to get to know you, and so on and so forth." Just wanted to be friendly and accommodating while I was there at his property doing yard work and so on and so forth and treating his yard. So he sat there and just asked me my name, you got parents, how they're doing and so on and so forth. And then, next time I come, he sit there and say, "Hey, Adam, how's you and how's your dad, Charles?" and so on and so forth. And so on and so forth. So then I told him he was a little bit sick or so on and so forth. And, he says, "Oh, I'll pray for you." And then every time I met him, he come back. And then I went to a Razorback game. He goes to all the Razorback games since he's a Razorback legend. He said, "Hey, Adam," and so even out of the element of his house and his yard work, he still even knew my name. And then I didn't go to another game or I went to a different route and didn't service his yard anymore. About 3 years later, I went to another Razorback game. Still, he knew my name, asked me, "How's my dad?" I mean, just and I was told he does that with everybody, he meets and talks to and get the opportunity. It's just, man, how does somebody do that and remember names like that and cares about people?
Yeah.
That guy, that's the guy I would like to be like.
Absolutely. That's class.
Now, Adam, have you ever TTM'd any of the WWE wrestlers or anything like that?
I've gotten one. I've tried to do two so far, but I've gotten one back. And I think it might be Otto Penn. I'm not 100% sure. But it's also a guy that was an Olympic gold medalist as well.
Is he from Pittsburgh by chance?
There's your clue. I think so, yeah. and his name is Kurt Angle.
Nice.
So a couple of nice TTM returns that blew me away was Bobby Shantz. His inscriptions are incredible. Brian Prop just an email and he sent me 7 autographs. Let's see, nicest player Jermaine O'Neal when Matty Ice was working in the Pacers.
Yeah, and you see Beaver. Beaver's talking about Judge. Absolutely incredible to meet and get autographs. He's just as nice as he is big.
Double T says Jerry Lawler was nice.
Was he drinking?
Good question.
Because I heard that guy loves to go out and party and drink and chase some women. So he was probably always happy because he had all that going on.
The only one of them I've really met in person was the Big Show. And
welcome to the Big Show.
I shook his hand, his whole hand wrapped around mine. It was a little bit intimidating, but again, one of the nicest guys you'll meet.
So my boss that I used to have moved down to Florida and took a branch down there. His name is Chris. This dude is a big dude. He sat there and basically did the same. Made me look like I was like a shrimp fry. Now I know I'm a small to begin with, but he made me like I'm a little 8-year-old or something like that.
Now, do you always have to ask them to inscribe, or will a lot of them just do it on their own?
Some would do it on their own. Some would do it if you pay them extra. Some would do it if you sit there and ask, and so on and so forth. Like Brooks Robinson, from what I'm sitting there noticing now, if you ask him, he'll sit there and do it for free. Now, people that charge like $15, $10 or something like that, some of them automatically do it. They just include it. Like the Moose, Mike Messina, he charges $10. He'll do a Hall of Fame inscription every time. Let's see, who's that Youngblood? Jack Youngblood, the Hall of Fame defensive player, sit there, charges $15. He'll do it. Certain players like that, it just depends. It varies a little bit. Frank Vola was very nice in person, says Will. Yep, I don't like Frank Vola very well, even though I got a few of his autographs. Sit there and helped beat my darn Braves once in the World Series. Sorry, effing Biscuit played the best game of his life against my team in the World Series.
What's the oddest thing you've ever had autographed, Adam?
Oddest thing? Man, I really don't sit there and send out anything crazy, dude. I sit there and send.
I'd say my wife's left. Oh, wait. Wrong show. Sorry, I was horsing around there.
All right, do you have any of the Funko Pops there autographed?
Oh, that's a good question.
No, I do not. I sit there and do not. I sit there and don't think any of those guys TTM. Jackie Robinson and Babe Ruth, they're not alive. LaFlop ain't going to sit there and sign nothing unless you try to give him a ton. Mm-hmm. Michael Jordan won't sit there and sign nothing.
Steph was up for deck.
Steph Curry and Luka are probably about the only two if I was able to meet them out. Oh, and Mike Trout. Mike Trout is getting into sports collecting himself. So I know he would probably be accommodating if he was able to bump into him. But most of those guys probably don't do it. They would do in persons. But as far as TTMs, no. Now, my woman, she does have a little bit of a Funko Pop collection of like actors and so on and so forth. And she's sent some of them through the mail and has gotten them signed. So she does. I don't.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, do you do anything besides sports figures, or are you just sports figures only, TTMs?
I do other things too. Now, I've sit there and sent out to some actors as well, a couple of them. I got, got Ken Jennings. I've gotten, I'd have to look, man. I'm sitting there drawing a blank right now, right off the top of my head. But I know we got a few. I got John Travolta. I can't remember them all. It's not many. It's like maybe 5 to 10 at the most.
Okay.
Now I have been actually buying some A and G cards of some, and I've been getting some back. So actually, I lied. I probably got that. I ain't sit there and done. I'm back a few weeks behind on my TTM videos, so I actually got about 5 to 10 in right now, and I probably got another 20 cents out. So I will be having more of those come back.
And what is your quickest to get back? What was the quickest you've ever gotten one back?
2 days. A guy that lived, I think, I've gotten one back from Texas in 2 days and one back in Tennessee, meaning that it went out that day, they got it, and it came back the following dang day.
Wow.
Sensei Travolta usually takes about like 8-9 months or something like that, maybe a year or so. It'll be a bit, unless it's just you hit them at that sweet spot, get that quick turnaround. What's up, Mr. Theo?
Nick, I have noticed in some of them you'll read that they'll say that they only sign like 2 times a year.
Yep.
And stuff like that. I've noticed some of them doing that.
Yeah. Some will sign once a year. So I'm gonna sit there and sign for about 2 months time out of the year, and then won't sign none. Like Bob Greasy, he sits there and only signs about once a year, but he'll sign about a month window, month and a half, 2 months window kind of deal.
Oh wow!
I've seen a whole bunch of people get them back, and it took me a couple of weeks to get mine out, bought and sent off. So it let me know that he's one of those guys that signs in a little window. We got some legends.
Yes, we do. 48 likes. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. One day I want to build this up or whatnot. Keep getting these weekly renewals or whatnot for the game show to keep going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, everybody, just so you know, in order for Adam to do another show, minimum 45 likes.
That's right.
Sticks G is the boss, by the way, too, of the game show network, and he's been threatening to boot me off if I can't get my subscribers up and my likes up. So please help a brother out. Tell a friend.
Otherwise, we'll be headed over to PBS.
Yep.
I'll be looking for another network.
Sticks also takes 80% of his check, which is interesting.
That's an agent's fee, isn't it?
I think so nowadays, yeah.
I love the two chats here. So
Some of the execs.
So I'm gonna put my boss off for a second and talk about Freyland's comment. Adam, do you send out a few cards of one player or one per? Now that is also a sports card forum question. Usually, if a player usually assign 1 or 2, 3, 4 cards, I'm gonna send as many as I can to save on the postage or whatnot. So if a player assigns 4 or 5, I'm gonna send 4 or 5. I usually try to keep it max somewhere between 3 to 5 because I don't want to send out too much to one person, and then also you might wind up having to pay for extra stamps anyway. So usually that's about my limit. Now some people like Goose Gossage and Ryan Sandberg, they will only sign 1 per, so you can only send 1 card. If you send out more cards, they're gonna keep them. You won't get your cards back, and that's not cool, right? So
Do you ever do like a test card? Like, all right, I'll send 1, and like, okay, this guy was good, and then you send more a second time, knowing, okay, the first one, like like almost like a test, and then you could send 5 or 6, or do you just take the gamble the first time?
Basically, with that sports card form, it's pretty legit. It'll give you a track record, who's definitely good, who's all that stuff. So that kind of takes a lot of the guesswork out for me and whatnot. Now, don't get me wrong. Every now and then we'll sit there and still try to gamble for somebody that's, might have not, and so on and so forth to see if we can get lucky. Because some guys, only sign once per year too. So, you got to sit there and keep sending sometimes to get that one kind of deal, you know. But usually I only do that with lesser name players who I'm not losing my cards.
And you send them all PWE, right?
Yes. So then I was going to make fun of my brother, sit there and said, I heard the game show execs wanted me to stop outbidding Sticks on any quote, quote, Trammell autographs. And then we had one for Sensei talking about Craig T. Nielsen, the coach. I've gotten him back. Tim Allen, he signs really well. A. Emmett Walsh, that is one my girlfriend is or fiance has gotten back. Kevin Bacon, Jeff Foxworthy, Penn and Teller, Billy Crystal. I've sent one to Billy Crystal and I haven't gotten that back yet. Freddie Krueger, Robert Unglin does. Carol Burnett does, yes. Barbara Feldon, as far as actor TV peeps that he knows of, that he's TTM. Oblique injury for Rogers. Sometimes it's just not your year locking.
Yeah, 34-23 Eagles right now in the third quarter.
So we have Fanatic Connecting Guru, and he is a specialty at sitting there building the community.
He sure is.
Does nothing but shout outs all day long, every day, all day, seems like. And shout that man out. Just gave you a ranch, sir. More than welcome to put the link to your channel then, as are anybody else as well. Oh, Barbara Feldon played 99 on Get Smart. I love Get Smart, the original, and with what's his name, Carell, Steve
Carell, yeah. That's one I'd like to try is Dwayne Johnson, see if he'd do a TTM.
Dwayne Johnson, that would be. Adam, do I keep the envelopes for COA? Not for that purpose, but I do keep them as of right now. Eventually, I'm probably going to have to stop because I got a pretty big box that's already full. So,
you send any of them out to get authenticated or anything, or no?
Not yet. I am going to eventually do that with my Hall of Famers. I'm going to start with my rookie cards first, and then with my Hall of Fame rookie cards, and I'm going to get my other Hall of Famer slab too, eventually. Man, y'all are asking some good questions. Love it.
Yeah, John's got some really good questions, and you got some good answers. I'm just enjoying the show. This is a nice front row seat.
Not enough time to sign for the millions and millions of fans. No, yeah, he is a busy man, but you see the videos all the time of him going up, driving, going up to people. So hey,
smack the like button, please.
Yes.
I want to hit that 50.
Sticks G, the boss man, loves the likes.
He does. He's got a grading system for your show, so got to get the likes up.
Out the one that is really not out there, but does Judge stay with the Yankees?
I sit there and believe that is a have to. I don't believe there's any other way of answering that. And the Yankees have to sign him. Otherwise, the Yankees are going to be set back even further than they are right now if they let that guy go.
Yeah, they'll pay whatever. Plus, his jerseys sell. Everything sells. He just won the MVP. They're going to make their money back. It's well worth. They can't lose him. I think you're right, Adam. I'd love to see him go to the Cubs.
Yeah, SGC has the quickest right around now. Beckett is really falling off the map.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe that.
Yeah, see, Beckett is like one state next to me or whatnot, and in Dallas or whatnot. So I have a LCS that usually goes over there and just drops them off. And usually we can go back over there in about 10 days and pick them up. But yeah, now it's like 3 months, 6 months. They're not helping themselves stay number 2. I think that's why SGC kind of took over that fairly easy or whatnot. And you welcome.
Boggs, no, they just re-signed him. He's not going to get traded during the season.
Yeah, no way.
But Sensei's got a point. If he wants to play closer to home, he'll go to the Giants. That's why I see him going if he goes to the West Coast.
You're talking about Judge now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we know the Padres can't afford him. They don't really need him. The Dodgers, possibly, if they get rid of Bellinger, but
So Locken brought up a good deal too. The Orioles, man, they just been stacking up number 1 draft picks, number 2 draft picks for years, and stacked up a farm system that is just finally now paying off after that big Chris Davis freaking fiasco of a contract that set them back. So yes, I'm looking forward to seeing that American League East do battle, because they got some squads over there. Some squads. True statement, Locker. The Rays always just finds a way. The Jays are just stacked if they can just stay healthy and put it together one year.
Yeah. And if you saw Adrian's podcast, she was mentioning the Pirates are actually laying some money down.
Yeah, they just picked up. Yeah, I heard her sit there and say that they picked up a player or whatnot. And talking about keeping one of the other guys that they would typically let go.
Yeah.
And Guru said he just opened an 87 Topps Tiffany. Want to get the key cards graded? It's what's new, old stock from the card store days.
Really?
That's some nice stuff right there.
Yeah. You ain't kidding.
I got an 87 Topps complete set of O-Pee-Chee baseball.
Go Swish.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
Have a good night, Fraylin.
Fraylin, take care.
Later, my brother. And hello, Swish Rips.
Yeah, what up, Swish?
Love that channel name. So,
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, JG50. What does JG50 mean? What's the name? What's behind your channel name?
Oh, pretty simple. JG is Joey's initials, and 50 is his hockey number. So it just kind of started calling him JG50, and then it just kind of turned into the channel name, and then I made the logo, and it just kind of kept going. So that's pretty bad. That's it. It's just his initials and his hockey number.
So, I know Beast has a story behind his new channel name as well. And would you like to share that, or do you want to share that?
No, I can. If anybody in here hasn't gone to look at my channel, you can see the video of why my channel was changed from Beast and Beauty to Firestarter Breaks. With my newfound faith in God, I decided to change it up a bit, and spending quite a bit of money on cards that I probably shouldn't have done, but it is what it is. So I am turning over a new leaf and doing something completely different. Going to still be part of the card community, obviously. Y'all are a great family to have and supportive. So I basically going to stick to 2 breaks a month and selling off my stacks, except for my PC collection that stays here.
That's awesome.
So W. Vogue sits there and says his name is Will Vogue, which is his name, Vogel or whatnot. So it's a abbreviation of his name, and then he was born on the 18th, and his favorite number is the 18th. So I always love hearing the method behind the names or whatnot. Anybody else in the chat would like to share theirs? Hey, Sticks G, why is your name Sticks G, brother?
Yeah.
Boss man.
JG, have you ever thought of doing the custom cards through Topps?
JG?
Oh, me. I thought you said Sticks G. I heard it, and then I'm watching. I'm waiting for Sticks' answer. Yeah, I have. I have. Those look super cool. Yeah, I definitely thought about it. I was looking in the pricing a few times, waiting on the right moment. But those are super, super cool.
I mean, you can't beat it $10 for 20 cards. I mean,
Yeah, I think they're awesome.
we're waiting for Adam to get his done too, so don't worry.
Yeah, mine's going to be on the 73 design. I will let y'all know that when I finally get my lazy butt in gear and do that, it's going to be on the 73 design since I was born in 73. So Matty Ice just brought up a good deal. We've been calling him Mighty Ice as a nickname. He gets it at work and every place else plus YouTube land. So he decided to do his name change.
Yeah, that was a good change. That's perfect. Because yeah, everyone was calling him that, and that's
Yeah.
unique. I love it.
Sticks has not answered you yet either.
Now he
Oh, there he is.
he had to type in a novel.
Yeah, I see that.
My boss at work would always see me eating and said I was skinny as a stick. So he started calling me Sticks and everyone else started too. Ha ha. And he loved it so much he named his channel after it.
And Diamond comes in with hers. Diamond Prince is what my grandpa called me when I was little. I'd run around the baseball diamond before games and after games. That's awesome.
That is awesome. So it's got the baseball reference of the diamond, which that's what I thought you created that, but it actually was given to you, and it does also reference the baseball diamond, which is awesome.
Maybe one day we'll get a face reveal.
Yeah, maybe
Hey.
at 1,000 subscribers. Wait,
Hey.
wait a minute.
Hey y'all, if y'all gone back and look at some of them shiny cards that she's shown her face off a few times. If y'all just sit there and glance at the card a little bit.
Oh, the reflection.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's not the same.
Eh,
She needs to come on your channel or Styx's channel and do one of your guys' games.
That's how you guys got me. You and Sticks. I had to do it. So.
I mean, it's easy to sit behind the mic when nobody's seeing your face, but
yeah, it's always crazy, to show out the old mug.
Yeah.
the one I want to know is how Epiphany came up with his name.
He told us here recently. There's a group called Stained, and they had a song called Epiphany something other, and that song so much that he sat there and named his channel that.
Because I know how Hollis got his. Adam, yours is just kind of really no need to really say because it just says what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else can we ask in here?
Yeah.
Still in here.
Swish. Could be, a basketball fan, not sure.
Rad Dad, we know that one. Sensei Domino, now there you go.
Good question. Yeah, Sensei Domino. That's an interesting one.
You're still in here, Sensei. How did you come up with your channel name?
One. Yeah, I'm going back about 15 minutes. Beaver Breaks would probably be them still here. Oh, ripping for rookies.
Shagman after Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Beaver is right there.
Mike has said how he came up with his name. I just can't remember.
So Beaver, what says you? How'd you come up with your channel name?
Yeah.
And the other one I wish he was here is Bacon Barrel Roll. That'd be another one. I'd love to know how he came up with that.
Well, tune in next week to find out the answer.
There you go.
So he lives out in the country.
I don't know if he's just telling us his whatchamacallit. All right,
Nope.
boss man, appreciate it.
All right, Sticks, have a good one, brother.
Have a
Take
good
care,
one.
Sticks. Eat something, dude.
Yeah.
Swish Rips comes in with, I just figured mine was sporty. I love basketball and playing it in general, whenever, wherever. For a fan of the NBA, perhaps the main sport I enjoy to rip, but not only, also catchy, I guess. That's good.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, especially if, I mean, for a basketball fan, that's I like the name. It's good. It's
Yeah.
perfect. Sticks heard me.
So swish. Question for you. What's your favorite basketball team and your favorite basketball player then?
Good question.
He's a beaver like in the woods.
What about Hobby Hound? There's another one. How'd you get Hobby Hound?
Yeah.
Huddle's another one. How do you kind of get an idea, but we still got watching. Still got 18 watching here. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Sensei answered.
That is cool. I love wax on and wax off. Sensei, I like that. Great meaning. I like that.
So I made the YouTube back in 06, shortly before Pat Morita died. I was a big fan of Karate Kid movies. Started as an email address homage, which turned into the channel. The Sensei part anyway.
Yes, Sensei.
Domino, he played a lot of dominoes in college, so it's got a meaning. Was the 15 just like the random number that they threw on, or does that have a meaning as well? Oh, there we go. Bulls, Jordan, Luca, Ja, good choices.
Beaver breaks. I live out in the country in a small town called Brookfield. My kid's school mascot is the Beavers.
There you
Brookfield
go.
Beavers is known for beavers, and I live in Beaver Creek Road. There you go.
There you go. It's got a meaning. I love it.
You got all the beaver covered.
Yeah.
Insert their own pun with it.
And Sensei comes in. Now I'm a PE teacher, so Sensei fits me well in a way. Sensei, do you watch the new one on Netflix, Cobra Kai? I'm sure you probably do.
I've watched that whole series, and
So I'm waiting for the next one.
they come out with a new season not too long ago. And I watched it in 2 days.
Same here.
I started watching it one evening, watched like half of it, and as soon as I got up the next morning, watched the rest of them.
All but the new season.
The
I
TV,
think the next one is due out, I think, next year sometime.
the TV show that I'm waiting to come back is Squid Games. When my girl and kids trying to tell me about that, I sit there and said, "Nah, man, that's stupid." You know what I'm saying? Then I sit down and watch one episode with her, and I watched another one with you. And after doing that, I was hooked.
Yeah. Well, as the ending comes, you're like, well, I got to see what happens in the next episode. So you keep drawing you in at the end of the episode to, because it's right at your fingertips to just go to the next one.
Double T, I've watched a couple. My wife loves the show.
Chosen. I have not. But you've got Chicago ties though, Swish, right? I believe. South Burbs at least, I think. You got Scotty Barnes up there. No.
So how many here are going to the National next year?
I'll be there.
I'm going to try to, if health and work and allowance will allow it.
And JG, are you in Chicago or are you on the outskirts?
I'm in Chicago.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you live near Doug? Do you know where Doug lives?
He's I know where he lives. He's on the other side of the city.
Okay.
So yeah, he's north side. I'm a south sider. So
okay. You're a White Sox sider technically, but you're a Cubbies fan anyways.
Yep. Yeah, I grew up as a Cubs fan. I played second base in Little League, and I was a big Ryan Sandberg fan, and got me into the Cubs, and obviously Dawson, Sutcliffe, Shawan Dunston, Gary Gaetti, the whole list, and that I became a Cub fan. So it was tough for a long time, and I didn't realize how many Cub fans were on the South Side until they won it in 2016, and all of a sudden there's Cubs flags all over the South Side, and I took so much crap for so many years. I'm like, where were you guys when we sucked? I mean, what happened?
Huddle says he's already got his room booked.
Bandwagoners.
Yep, it's all right. I was there when when it was a foul weather fan as well as when they won. Oh, St. John. Okay. Yeah, I remember you saying Lansing. That's right. Swish. Yeah. Yeah, Maddie, you're going to the National. You're not too far either. You could drive it.
I drive it too. It's like a 10-hour drive for me though. It's probably like a 10 and a half, but a couple of little breaks plus a little extra driving. I get it down to 10 even with that.
It's not bad. From where I'm at, it's about 45 minutes.
The problem is I got to go down 2 very long stretches of just no kind of lights, rural area, just dark as all crap. So it's just like I got super alert still, and so on and so forth. It's not a good tired driver kind of drive.
All right, Rocky, you have a good one, brother.
Later, Rock. Have a chipper of a week.
We should do a content creator meetup for whoever's going.
Yeah, they do have like a big boy YouTube get together, whatnot there. But we need to do our car community or whatnot version of that. Those are the snobby sometimes potential. Not all of them, but some of them are very cliquish.
Is that the influencers?
Yes.
But just the people that hold their pinkies out this way when they sip their coffees and stuff. Yeah.
So my dog's getting a massage right now. Give me a moment.
They don't have a card under like $5,000 in their case.
Yeah, right. Juan Soto, PSA 9 rookie. Get that out of here. How far are you, Huddle? Rocky, good night.
Oh, that's awesome, Epiphany. I like that, Johnny.
Oh, he came in. Okay. Yeah, the Stain song.
Is he on a delay?
Yeah. So
he might be at work.
That thing that gets you through it is what you use to move through, everything else.
Well, you might try to make the national, just not big dance on in Chicago.
Well, Maddie, I mean Hooters. You can't go wrong with Hooters. I got to be honest. But there's other good places.
It's at the convention center out there, right?
Yeah. They do the Chicago Spectacular, which just passed, which we missed. But then they open up much more space for the national, obviously. Northwest of Atlanta. Oh, there's a lot of guys out there at Southeast Coast or.
But what's
Rosemont's not there anymore, right?
What's crazy is he's a Mets fan, though, growing up, living in the Braves land.
No kidding. That's.
Rosemont Horizon's not there anymore. They changed the name of it.
Yeah, I think it's Allstate Arena now, or maybe they changed it again. But last time I went to a show, it was probably still Allstate Arena.
Is Tinley Park still Tinley Park, or they changed that one too?
Oh my God, they change that one every week. It was like something casino theater, and then some bank, and then it used to just be the World, and then it's probably had 10, 15 different names since I was in my 20s going to shows. Every year, whoever's the highest bidder, I think they just take the money. I don't know. So Huddle's a New Yorker. He just transported it down there. So that explains that.
Sure.
So there you go. Huddle, how did you come up with your channel name?
37-hour drive for Swish. Whew. Beaver, good night.
Will, I can tell you what I tell most people for that kind of stuff. Wish in one hand and crap in the other. See which one fills up first.
Steve.
Have a good one, Beaver. I haven't looked to see how long of a drive is from where I'm at. Probably 12 or 13 hours, I would imagine.
So, similar to Adam. 37 hours, though, for Swish. Whew, no
I
way.
don't think I'd make it. That's a day and a half drive. I don't think I'd make that.
No, not a chance. Holy, you done it twice? Oh, my God.
You got to take a whole week off just to drive there.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're going to need to sleep. So, I mean, you're looking almost close to 48 hours. I mean, that's...
5 days it took the first time. 3 days total second.
Jeez.
Now, would you guys just get like the 1 day ticket, or would you get the pass for the 5 days or whatever it is?
I'll probably try to go all 5.
I got a friend that if I truly want to go for the whole deal, will get me one of those VIP passes where he sets up and he gets a certain amount of VIP passes. And he told me he would give me one of his extras or whatnot if I ever wanted to go for, for the trip.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. That's real
that
nice.
gets you all that extra stuff. I mean,
yeah, to get you in on the early.
All right. Huddle says it was supposed to hopefully be a channel that would bring the card community like a Huddle in the football. It's not working out that way I envisioned. Well,
Yeah, that's awesome. I would stick with it. I mean, that's seriously, that's a great...
it is, because it is working. I mean, you're part of this card community, so there you go.
Yeah.
All works in there.
1 day at a time, really. I mean, that's awesome. That's a great reason to have that name, and it's a great way to think about it. I mean, I think it's awesome. I would stick with it.
Yep.
Yeah, Maddie, definitely. Although it is on the other side of town, and it's in the suburbs, but nonetheless, hit me up.
I just need somebody to shack up with. I'll sleep on the in my car in the driveway if
Yeah, I'm debating about trying to, because I mean Joey's going to go. So do I try to stay somewhere up north with someone, or make the drive every day? Not that it's that long of a drive, but it'd be kind of nice to just be up there and be close every day if we're going to do all 5.
Man, I loved the comment there. It's a museum to go to, and I did get to see some stuff that I thought I would never see in my lifetime. Hank Aaron, the helmet that he hit 715 in, was there,
Really?
and
Nice.
was actually up for auction. That's the one piece of history from my personal collection. If I could just have a piece of history that I know that's out there, that would be it. The next thing would be a Jackie Robinson bat or whatnot. But those would be my 2 pieces of history of baseball that I would love to have. That's a question for the chat and for y'all gentlemen. What piece of baseball history would you love to have in your collection? That would make for a good question on my next episode, but I'm going to go ahead and ask it right now.
I mean, I know mine. The ball Rizzo put in the back of his pocket after he caught the last out of the 2016 World Series. That would be probably my number 1 piece of baseball memorabilia.
I love that answer. That's for your PC team. I like that.
Yeah.
And Matty Ice put the same thing too. Copycat.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, I figured he was going to be on that one as well.
See, I'm different. I think for old school, I think it would be something of Shoeless Joe Jackson. his jersey, his pants, shoes, that wouldn't matter.
Yeah. So Boggs put in the home base, Jackie Stoll against Yogi Bear. Just to give y'all a heads up, that was Yogi Bear. And our Derek Jeter 3000 hit ball.
That's a good one, Boggs. That's really nice.
And newer player, it would have to be the bat Soto used to win the home run derby.
Oh, nice.
I'd love to have that.
I like it, Epiphany.
Yeah, definitely.
What did Epiphany say?
Huddle, it's like I tell my cousin's daughter, it might be the people that you wanted in your life, but accept the ones that have proven that they want to be in your life and want your life to grow and help keep you positive.
Amen, my brother. Love
Sensei comes back with anything used in a game by Babe Ruth, the ball that was used when the buzzer sounded for the Dallas Mavericks 2011 championship.
Like it. I loved when Dirk just about single-handedly beat that bot team down in Miami.
Anything from any Black Sox player, Switch said.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, you can't get the shoes from Joe because he don't have any.
So Will brought up this right here. That base right there.
Oh, look at that. That's
nice.
Right there. And that's
wow.
This is the black frame version of the card as well. And it's numbered to 75. I know the lighting ain't going to let y'all see that, but that's numbered to 75.
Wow.
The UD.
And
you do have every card.
Diamond says that the glove Ronnie Lott was wearing when he hit it so hard his finger was ripped off. Football, baseball has to be many items I would want. Glove or bat from Fred Lynn's 75 season.
Oh, wow.
I sit there and do have a Ronnie Lott, ironically, glove, relic, card somewhere in my closet. That's in the closet, though.
And nothing leaves the closet.
Yeah. It's got the DNA blood relic on the glove. Joe Jackson's great-grandson plays in the minors. His name is also Joe Jackson. Oh, that's cool.
So Epiphany sit there and said the ball last game. That's cool.
I agree with that. That's nice.
But what last game was it? When he was wearing 23 or when he was wearing 45 back in the day?
Well, he went to 45, but he went back to 23. Now he also had 23 with the Wizards. So I think the question would be last game with the Bulls or last game ever.
Well, he's saying, is he saying the last one to win the last championship game too?
He just said the ball that was the ball that was used in Jordan's last game.
The final game ever.
So he didn't. Yeah.
And Double T came up doing the ball that Randy Johnson hit the bird with.
I want the bird.
I know, right?
That's sick there.
Sensei says he's been trying to pick up an Abe Attell card from 1910 set for a few months.
Oh, wow. Sensei's got like the coolest stuff going down on that channel that he looks for. I mean, it's really cool stuff. Stuff I wouldn't even think to look for. It's really awesome.
Yeah. Well, we love this card community. He's got so much stuff that you can sit there and check out. I sit there and check out. You know, who would have? No offense, I would have never thought TTM was cool going into this YouTube stuff, and now I'm a YouTube crack addict, and just the stuff that you can find on it. So I definitely like it.
Yeah, I think we might be getting into that realm. Joey's very interested.
Something I gotta do is start sending them out just to see what I get back.
It's ironic that, you know, a couple of people helped me, and I've helped got a couple of people into it as well now, so on and so forth. They're paying it forward. I always sit there and the beautiful thing. The beautiful thing. Cool. I just about got all my mess cleaned up in here now.
Till next week.
Well, I got to get a couple of videos done ASAP. I owe a couple more of my friends VRs. I sit there and love doing VRs to help, you know, friends, you know, support friends. But it is time consuming to try to keep up with all the different jobs of supporting people. I ain't going to tell you. Ironically, I looked at my time that I watch YouTube per day, and I'm shocked. I'm really shocked that I get away
More than you think, huh?
watching that much video. I'm the type of person, I'll drive down the road listening to my friends' videos or whatnot to just try to support them and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. Or when I'm at work, sitting there doing something other, I'll just have it playing in the background, and so on and so forth. And sometimes that's the reason why I'm just sitting there saying, you know, the simple things like have a chipper day or something like that. You know, typically if you see one of those comments, it's because of, you know, it's not that I didn't watch the video per se. It's just I was busy working and trying to support your channel too, because, you know, I just love, you know, my family that I have, so I'm just trying to support it.
Yeah. I think we all kind of do that to some extent. Sometimes, you know, you engage when you can, and sometimes you just support, and so you're kind of, you know, you're still helping their views, you're still helping their likes, and you're engaging when you can in the chat. And like today, Diamond had her thing, and then Joey had a basketball game, so, you know, I kind of had it going in the phone and be, you know, throwing a comment here and there. I'd check it, but, you know, I can't be totally engaged for the whole stream while he's got a band. So you know, I think everybody.
That's what I do. I go over and drop a like, say hi, and, you know, if I'm busy, I just at least give them that much. So
yeah.
Now I'm going to ask kind of a personal question of Adam, but just curiosity. Have you guys set a date yet?
No, we have not. Just to be honest, I sit there and been married once, and I guess I still kind of got a little bit of you know, wanting to make sure, because I believe in marriage in a biblical sense that it's supposed to be forever, and so on and so forth. And her kids, which I call mine, you even heard me probably a while ago, so to say my kids watch Squid Games and stuff, because and so on and so forth. But they were actually her girls or whatnot, and they would just be mine. I just don't think she's necessarily been the best disciplinary with them, and they got some, I guess, some rude awakening or growing up that I'm trying, I guess, maybe try to alleviate before we get into a family, you know, full time, and then make myself have a heart attack trying to get these kids to somewhat be respectful or whatnot, because they're not, you know, and so on and so forth. And one's 16 and one's 13. You know, that's just too old to be
tough
that
ages. Tough ages.
Yeah, I know what you mean there, because I was married once, and I've been with the beauty now for 18 years, married for 8 of them, so it was 10 years before I even proposed, so it's a long time. But you had those little jitters, you're like, I gotta make sure this is the right one. I'm not doing it again.
No, I know she's the right one. If it wasn't with the kids thing or whatnot, you know, she took care of me when I was, you know, going through my heart and my health issues last year or whatnot. And basically anything I need, she does for me. She's willing to take care of me. And you know, that says a lot, especially with my flaws. You know, we're all not perfect people or whatnot, and I have flaws, and she sits there and takes care of me, you know, in spite of my flaws or whatnot. And she allowed me to even do this stuff here, you know what I'm saying? And stuff, you know. She actually supports it, you know, with buying me stuff, and and so forth. Now it's usually always a birthday or Christmas presents and stuff like that. She buys me what I like, so whatnot, and then she helps me with my TTMs and stuff like that. Took care of me, like I said, when I was in the hospital and going through health issues and stuff. So she's a keeper for sure. Just
Awesome.
I just don't want to sit there and quote not allow it to be a lasting relationship because of the kids per se.
And happy belated anniversary, Huddle.
Yeah, happy belated Huddle. That's awesome. 34 years.
Y'all must have got married when y'all was like teenagers nearly then, if not teenagers.
I'm very young because
a couple of years old.
Oh, he's younger than me quite a bit, I think.
How old was y'all married when y'all got married, Mike? Like 15 and 17?
All right, that might be taking it a little too young, but
depends what state you live in, I guess, right? I don't know.
Well, back in the day, people used to get married a lot younger or whatnot, and it lasts forever.
He was 24.
I would say Pitney, probably the keeper of the fire. She's the one that keeps me on the straight and narrow here.
So he was 50, or he's 58 years old.
He's older than I am. I didn't think he was older than I am.
Oh, he's not from the South. So we playing them jokes. We're trying to be friends here, Mike. Everybody wants to talk about, oh, you from Arkansas, so did you kiss your cousin and marry your cousin? We're not like that down here in the South. I don't know where y'all getting that arithmetic. That must be that northern arithmetic.
Well, Huddle, I got to say you look good for 58. That's all I'm going to say.
He does. Concur.
And Sensei says, I announced my 300 subscriber giveaway yesterday during my video. You don't have to watch it unless you want to. It's almost an hour long, but I'm giving away 1938 Players Film Stars 3rd Series set.
Oh, nice.
A few other junk wax cards and Brad Davis auto. Just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment with hashtag 300.
Cool.
Awesome, Sensei.
Very cool.
Yeah, I was going to say, Mike, Matty goes, I've been married 15 years, spent 14 3/4 in the basement. I was going to say, you didn't say something about being in the basement.
He's literally spent one quarter of a year out of the basement.
A surfer, hello.
Surfer, what's up, man?
What's up?
Happy belated birthday, Double T.
Double T, happy belated. Wow. Got anniversary.
One day you'll get out of the basement.
I think Ace Surfer lives in Hawaii, y'all. And
yeah.
He does some videos where he's out there looking at the sea turtles and stuff like that. Just nature. It's beautiful.
It is. I agree with you there. Really beautiful.
You can only imagine living out there. Yeah, the price of living's more, but still, the view you get.
Yeah. Probably live longer, too. Surfer, my man, how are you?
Well, Will, then it's probably time for bed. You've been up for 8 hours. Oh. I don't know. Love you, Will, but, I'm just saying. Love his National Geographic. I'm going to go check him out.
Yeah, he does some cool stuff. And, like, a lot of the stuff, yeah, like you said, with the turtles or in the water, or it's really, really cool.
Nature stuff's always interests me. Always.
Yeah. No, appreciate you, my brother. And you a great support of the community. I see your name in so many people's comments, brother. And I sit there and appreciate that support and appreciate your awesome videos and your friendship, sir.
Swish said the closest thing to a tropical paradise up in Alberta is a hot shower.
Take a margarita in there with a little, little umbrella thingy and stuff like that.
Swish, I gotta say, that's probably for most people.
Yeah.
So Sensei sit there and put in some of the famous people, and one of the names he sit there and said is Betty Davis. I love that song, Betty Davis Eyes.
Yeah. Jimmy Stewart, Fred Astaire, Gary Cooper. Wow.
Oh, nice, Double T. Been to that racetrack a few times.
Jeez.
Oh, cool. He's passing Bristol.
So Epiphany, Johnny, has got his 2-year YouTube anniversary 250 subscriber giveaway video. He just posted in the chats.
Nice.
I'll have to check that one out too.
Please check out Johnny. This dude is a big time supporter of so many people's channels too, and I don't know why he's not getting the same kind of support and love back.
I agree. He's all over. Epiphany is.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
He deserves way more than 250. If people can give him some shout outs on your channel and so on and so forth, please do that. Johnny is a great guy. I've sit there and got to know Johnny. Y'all don't even. He does some awesome things to sit there and support people behind the scenes or whatnot.
Yeah.
Without any recognition, he just does things. I promise you. And he's a heart of gold as well. So check out.
He filled in great for when Brandon had to pull out of doing Rad's games. He was there. When I had to miss a game, he called it. So it was awesome.
That's awesome.
We'll be doing that next year too, calling the games when I can. Sometime either January or February, we're probably going to do another fundraiser for them, just to help them out a little bit more. So stay tuned for that.
Any other questions from the chats, or anybody's got something going on their channel? Shout out to Diamond. She just hit 1,500 and had an epic giveaway today on her channel and an awesome break. I'm so excited to go back and get the opportunity to look at the awesome hits. Hopefully she's going to do a recap video on that as well to sit there and show the awesomeness. I know with her fire hand, she at least had to pull some awesome hits.
Yeah, there was some nice stuff.
Here's a question for you, Adam. How many Judge or Goldschmidt Chrome cards do you have?
What was the question? 2022 Judge?
Yeah. Judge or Goldschmidt Chrome cards?
I would not even know in my hecticness where I put any of that stuff at, even find it or whatnot. So
I got 5 right here. I was looking through the other day, and I think I have more elsewhere, but there's $120.
Yep.
Right?
I went through all mine, found one Goldschmidt that was it. I was like, wow.
I did a break and nobody bought the Cardinals, and I think I got 6 of them.
Wow.
You're very welcome, Diamond. You are a princess for real.
Yes.
Your grandpa had it right.
Diamond, I hope I won something from your giveaway. That's all I'm saying.
Some nice cards pulled, I will say that, because I was watching that. That's why I missed most of Sticks Jeopardy, and then I popped into Sticks Jeopardy at the end, and then I popped into here.
Oh, I see how it is, Matty. He's more generous than I am. Is that how it is?
So, Matt,
we're all the same around here. We're always doing something for each other.
Matt and Johnny are going back and forth with their south side, north side over there, JG50.
Yeah, no, I'm staying out of it. I don't even want to.
Could be worse. You could have my team.
Yeah.
Burn too many bridges over that fight.
I mean, we're getting at least some better players in our minor leagues, but and there it is.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's the girlfriend. Hold on.
I told Mr. Fuego about this, not to put his OnlyFans page in here, but he never listens.
Damn browser history following you around again.
I had the Twins and Cubs and Diamonds break. It was awesome.
It was
I
awesome.
would, but I've just seen so much of Chrome Platinum. I was going to get into it, but I think I have probably half a box in here somewhere full of it.
Did
I was
anybody
all about it when it came out.
snag up any of those top exclusive ones with those top exclusive parallels in there? They were selling them, or they are selling them for $30 a box versus the 50 right now. The tops.
Oh, wow.
Which one? The blue ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's funny. It's happened to be right here. Yeah, I do have a few.
But they got them on sale right now for $30 on.
I know, and I got them a while ago. I don't know the difference though. I was reading into it. I don't know what the difference is between the two.
From what I've seen, nothing really.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have like 4 exclusives in there though that are different. Everything else is the same.
Okay.
The ones I missed out on were the logo fractors that I wish I would have picked up a box on.
Yeah,
those
And just
only
held
went.
on to it.
I'm glad.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm glad I didn't do that new product or whatever that basically looked like Top Spire Chrome.
Cosmic Chrome.
Yeah, I'm glad I
Now
did.
they got a new one coming out in February, Sonic Chrome. What the heck?
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why this whole deal with the Judge and Goldschmidt goes till March, because they want those cards that are coming out of there are going to be bought back as well.
Oh, really? Why are they doing that anyway?
They say a special deal that they're going to come up with, probably some sort of insert set somewhere along the line they'll mark the card with MVP 2022 MVP or something, and if you find this card, it'll be a chase card. And you can't get any of them on eBay for less than $30 to $40 a piece, even for gold.
Really?
Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah.
Bye, Matt. Bye, Matt.
Later, Matty.
Take care, Matt.
So I got a question. I was just, hey, Adam, you have a very interesting sub count. And it's 662. At least that's what I show on my side, 662. Is there
Here. I have 665. You might be at 666.
Yeah,
okay?
you might be. That's what I was thinking he was getting.
I was there, and I was like, it's not anything to worry. I mean, I had it, and I was just like, I had it for like a day, and then got some more.
Wow, I'm
not here like some people are trying to get 1,000 to get monetized. I could care less about that, because unless you're like a YouTube influencer or something like that, you're not making money off of this.
That's true.
I'd like to get one of our community members up to like a Mr. Beast. That would be sick.
Oh God, Mr. Beast. Oh.
I sit there and crazy and ironically enough, I never watched that guy's channel.
Joey used to watch it, and man, what he pulls
it's amazing
in.
What he does.
Yeah, it is.
From a guy, I thought he was from California, and find out he's from North Carolina.
I lost my chats on my laptop here for a second. There we go.
There you go. I'm sure Diamond. I'm sure Adam appreciates that.
Thank you, Diamond.
Big Chief.
Hey, Big Chief, what's going on?
And Claire saying hi to folks. Like it.
Yeah, she did. I did see that. Diamond sent everyone over here because hers ended right as we were getting started, so it actually worked out perfect.
Cool.
And I don't want to be the party pooper, but it is 11:40 my time.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Just fixing to sit there and say this is usually an hour-long show, and we've been chatting for an extra 2 hours nearly here. So I'm going to allow everybody to say goodbye. And so if y'all like to say goodbye, go right ahead.
Yeah. Whoever tuned in, thank you. It's been an awesome day again. Sundays have been the new day, so keep coming back. I mean, we got Sticks Jeopardy. We got Adam's Card Closet on Sundays. Diamond had a nice rip today, so Sundays have been a very busy day. make sure you, I don't know, sub each other up, check us out, check everybody out. And
Definitely.
Adam, I want to thank you for having me. I'm honored to be asked, and really appreciate the opportunity to be here. So thank you.
No, thank you. And John?
Thank you for everybody that came in. Appreciate it. It was a fun night. Good close game tonight. Stay safe. Treat others how you want to be treated, and God bless.
All right.
Awesome.
So I'd like to say a huge thanks for both of y'all. I'm very honored that y'all would sit there and come onto my humble channel, humble game show, and sit there and support this. And thank y'all. Congrats to John for winning tonight.
Congrats.
Do appreciate all y'all for coming out as well. Hopefully all y'all have a blessed and chipper week. And thank y'all. And we'll see y'all all in the streams and throughout the YouTube land later. Bye now.
See you guys.